Sink, 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 sink.
Bathtub.
Alright. Oh, that's done.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh my god, it's so hot in my room. I can't handle it.
I can't wait to tell you guys about my interview today.
Oh
Dick,
shit, it was
go
today, wasn't it?
away. I
Yeah.
can't ask.
How did you forget?
Oh, did I forget?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm not fucking Steven.
Yeah.
How did you forget?
Yeah.
Wait a
When I
minute.
had an interview.
What?
I remembered. I remembered Stephen. Don't
Oh,
worry.
you.
Yeah, so did I. Even
You-
I remembered.
You treat me
Like,
so
fuck you.
well,
What
Crow.
What kind of friend are you when I'm doing better?
Yeah, this is coming from the Smite player.
Ooh.
What's wrong with Smite, huh?
What's wrong with
Everything.
Smite?
What's
Nothing
wrong with
really.
What's wrong with
The
it?
people.
To be quite fair,
Are
it's
wrong.
good in its own unique way. I prefer League of Legends though.
Play both.
So stand down to my superior abilities.
No.
To be able
Best
be able
MOBA
to control
is
the void.
Adventure Time Battle Party.
Crit
I
champions.
agree. Tom.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish. But Adventure Time Battle Party did better.
I agree.
That was terrible.
The best MOBA of all time.
Yeah,
Like, I can't even...
that was fun.
So when
I
are we
was
gonna
even
start
terrible.
this thing?
I don't even like the show.
When are we
and
gonna
I
start
like
this
that.
thing? When
Game.
is it, when we're gonna start this thing?
Like the
When-
recording, or are we already recording? 'Cause
That's
I just
really
joined the-
really fucking ironic coming from you because we wait like 90%
hour.
of us trying to plan Cheeze-Cast is us waiting for you, man.
Mhm.
Well, you
The rest
know
of it is
what?
just
It's
wings.
an honest, simple question. You don't need to give me your sass.
Ooh.
So,
Sassy
have we
Matt.
started already?
Well,
Sassy Matt is
I
sassy.
don't say sink, 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 sink for nothing.
Bathtub.
I don't know. Maybe you'll listen to like NSYNC or something.
So we'll have started.
What?
NSYNC. However,
So
they're,
for the
however
last,
they're
the
pronounced.
first,
So I
like,
was gonna ask
15
permission to go
minutes-
for a shit.
the first 15
Do
minutes of the Cheeze-Cast is just us rambling bullshit.
Well, that's like the entire Cheeze-Cast.
I really need a
Yeah,
shit.
but this is
Good
like
shit.
random bullshit.
I'm gonna take a shit. I'll be
Oh
right
shit.
Yeah, go have
You
fun
go
with that.
shit.
No, wait, just bring your headset with you.
Yeah,
No.
just go.
Yeah, talk to us
Talk
the
to
whole
us.
time.
Yeah, talk to us what you're thinking.
We
of
don't
shit.
mind
I want to hear the ins and
like-
outs of bowel movement.
We don't mind the occasional grunts.
I do.
Just,
so
there's-
recently
there's-
I've
There's Stevie just talking about his interview, and all you can hear every so often it's like, so yeah, I was in the interview, and
Ah,
Oh,
get
oh.
out of me!
Yeah, get out of me. Ah!
what did I eat?
God,
Is
got
that,
the worst crap.
is that Mexican
all
food?
The time.
When did I eat Mexican food? I don't even like Mexican food.
I don't even like Mexicans.
Ah, I'm in my third trimester. Doesn't make any
Okay.
sense. Fucking A.
Alright, so
Well, we are talking about Tom's bowel movements. At what point was we supposed to be making sense?
You know. Poop.
okay, so we gotta start by talking about
No.
who's done what.
None of this is in the show.
Oh, you're taking all this out?
Yeah.
What? Why? Everyone wants to hear about how his butt works.
People,
Tom's butt works with pneumatics.
at most, people can stand 20 minutes of us. So,
Only a certain
So?
amount of people can
Yeah,
stand
exactly.
20 minutes of us.
exactly.
Maybe it's
Like,
because you
that's
cut
the
out all the
average.
bowel movement talks.
Oh god.
That's the average viewership of our podcast.
I'm not being funny. He's doing us a favour by cutting out the bowel movement talk.
I'm not being funny. He's not. It should be in.
I completely disagree. I'm sorry.
I know you do.
I do not
Everyone
want to.
disagrees with me.
Yeah, have you ever thought there might be a reason behind that?
No, I haven't, and I never will
I don't
because you're
think-
wrong.
I know.
Hello. I'm back.
Hey, Tom.
Wow, that was the
cutting
world's
out all
A little
word.
bit of blood came out,
That was the world's quickest shit. What did you do? Just
which
like,
was weird.
did you what
Little
did
bit
your
of blood
ass do?
came
Just
out.
open
Wait,
up
what?
like a.
No, it was a pretty big shit actually. I think one of them like tore my arse all apart because blood started coming out after a while.
Oh god.
Hmm.
You'd think that would be a joke, but there was literally blood on the toilet paper, so...
Fair enough, mate. No, that happens to me. That happened to me yesterday.
I can actually feel it. It's like a little bit of a sting in between the cheeks.
Mate,
Ooh.
wait until you have to go to the toilet like 10, 15 times in one day. Then you can complain about sting.
Yeah.
God, that sucks.
What are you fine fellows talking about?
Your
Your
shit.
craps.
Yeah.
Pure bowel
But
movements.
Steven's gonna edit it all out.
Yeah.
Gonna edit what out? I didn't even hear.
The crap talks.
Yeah.
Crap talks?
We were shit talking
Yeah,
about
what?
you.
Yeah.
You actually had enough conversation going about me taking a shit that it would last.
It could have possibly been in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
in.
Steven
One
just
put of
wanted to
plasters.
go.
Okay. So I usually do the intros. Tom did the intro a couple times. Donovan's done it.
Did I?
Oh, so I should do it now.
I've never done it for Cheeze-Cast.
I thought,
I did it for Town of Salem that one time, and it was fucking. It wasn't even a proper thing.
Wait, but are you suggesting that I should do it now?
I'm just.
Or
Yeah.
do you want?
Passing,
Or do you want to hear?
passing
Or
on
do
the
you want?
torch?
Or do you want to hear my awesome intro?
I'd rather have Carl do it.
I will actually do my actual intro.
For his video.
yeah,
people are gonna
I
think,
know
oh,
his
wow.
intro too.
Yeah,
Well, I don't
that's
know
Like
about
Carl
his.
plug his channel. Like Carl plug it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because that was planned to be a part of the show at the end, where everyone
you
talks about
joking?
what they're doing on their YouTube videos, and we never did it.
Oh my god.
We never
I
did
haven't
that.
uploaded in forever.
Wow.
Neither have I.
I must be upsetting so many people right now.
Yes.
No, you're just in
You're
denial.
always upset someone. Like, fucking every second you're on.
I don't know what you're
You've,
talking about.
you've always
you
got
get upset.
something like really fucking unpopular or offensive to say.
What? Like about how my super cereal thing? You still going on about that?
Super
No.
cereal.
No.
Soup is cereal.
No, we're
cereal
not.
is soup.
No.
No, Kral.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't.
No,
know.
because if
I'm
if
still
we're talking
going
about
with
that,
that.
if we're talking about that, that'll be like the third podcast where we're gonna have this fucking argument, and I'd really rather not.
I'm actually doing a persuasive essay on it.
Go for it.
For
You can have.
Very
You can
nice.
have.
My
you can have
bleeding
Tom's
ass on
bow-
it.
Yeah, I was about to say you can have
That's what I'll
Tom's. You can have Tom's bleeding ass cheeks as testament to how well it works.
yeah, of course.
Probably fucking.
I'll
keep that.
cite that source.
Smell it every day.
Bibliography.
I'm just gonna
Tom's
do the
ass. Wait, but I was gonna do it.
Then do it,
Oh,
Who's doing the intro?
Matt.
okay.
Do it.
Alright, I'll do the intro. Welcome to Cheeze-Cast. Done.
What an asshole. Carl, do your intro.
Crowd.
Hey, gang! Welcome back to the Cheeze-Cast, you glorious motherfuckers. I am
God,
joined.
wow, you just went all out to upstage me.
No, that is actually my intros
That
on my
is.
channel. So
That
Oh, is it?
It is.
Introduce the rest of us, Kral, except for
So-
Matt.
we
I still
are
like
here
mine.
with Stephen,
Hi.
Tom,
Hello.
and Matt.
I don't get a roughed up voice. Steven, Tom, and you know that the faggot. I like mine better.
The good thing is that I'm pretty sure
but
that
but
I have like one of the
your
most
one
bland
sounds like-
names.
your one sounds like someone who's just recently started YouTube and still doesn't know. Like, hey, gang, welcome to my channel. Right.
No, I was blunt and I was straight to the point.
So was I, but more enthusiastic.
Whatever. My word.
Fuck enthusiasm.
All right, En. I didn't realize you was a teenage high school girl.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I am.
OMG.
Oh, I'm on the cheerleading squad. I'm the
Like-
captain.
Okay.
I'm at the top of the pyramid.
So,
I thought you'd be at the bottom, you pervert, looking up.
in this episode,
No,
we are gonna have
all
a
the
couple
girls wanna look
fantastic
up.
things.
my
We're gonna
jokes
have
slapping them in the
Tom
face.
and Matt doing their fated battle of rap, and then Matt has a game for us.
Oh, you actually had a game. Oh, you actually remembered.
That game, yeah.
See, I was gonna rip the piss out of you today for not remembering, but I'm surprised.
Wait, you're gonna rip the piss out of me?
Rip the piss out of you.
Yeah, we're gonna literally pin you down, reach up into you, and rip out your piss.
That's one of the new fatalities from Mortal Kombat X.
It's done by Sub-Zero.
Pretty hardcore.
Freezes it first and then rips it all out.
God. Please stop.
Midway. If you put that into the game, I want royalties. Sorry,
I will probably puke
my idea.
every time I see that. Jeez.
All right.
Anywho.
Yeah. Let's do some other stuff before all that bit.
Yeah. So,
Volunteer.
Stephen, what have you been doing lately in gaming?
Well, it's funny you should ask, Crow, because I have played.
It feels like he's on like a fucking talk show or something.
I have
And how does
played
that make you feel?
one game in the past week,
One game.
and that is
Dedication
Battle
to
Block
jump.
Theater, which I played yesterday with Tom. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
yeah.
video game I've played all week.
What have you been doing for the rest of the week?
Jeez.
I've been drawing a lot of stuff. I've been drawing. I've been
Pornographic
trying
images.
to animate.
Of
Does make a lot of money.
Trying to animate stuff. Like I came up with a new way to force myself to draw. So, because I'm kind of.
He hires Chinese slave sweatshop managers,
No, he gets
and they stand around him with sticks and beat him if he doesn't do shit.
he gets ISIS's lead and puts it around his neck and ties it to the chair so he can't leave.
He hires a
Yeah.
prostitute to stand there and belittle him.
Oh jeez. Like yeah.
Jeez.
Anyways,
Wheel
what I
one
actually have
stump.
is a little wheel thing. So it's got a bunch of random kind of things, I guess. So I like drawing
Wow.
characters.
Hang on, are these things mythical? Because I believe that's already been done.
No, it's not. It's like things that I like. Like, for example, Game of Thrones is on there, Walking Dead, Pokemon, Super Smash Brothers, Smite is on there.
Oh.
So anything that, like, if I spin it, which everyone can hear it spinning, but they can't see it, what comes up is Cheezyactionfilmz. So I have to draw something related to our channel. Is how
Oh.
it works.
Have you drawn anything related to our channel yet?
Nope, because it hasn't come up yet. Whenever I actually spun it,
Speaking of drawing for our channel, how's the banner coming?
Ha! Well, it's funny you should ask because I've had I did it. I did most of the work for the original one,
You did-
right?
And then I have to fucking come along.
Yeah, we added you to the team, so I had to edit it. I had to
You
figure
fucked
out
it
how
all
to squeeze you in there. So I was like, all right, I got a
Hey,
cool
like-
new
Stop,
idea.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny, right? But it was you lot that added me to the team, so it
Yes.
was you that made extra work for yourself.
So
We'll just put the initials KD on the top.
Hey, it wasn't my
It's like,
idea.
so I had
Oh, right, so Matt didn't even want me in.
I do
Oh,
a
I
I
race.
didn't even know about you.
I do a race.
You're like,
the
yo,
other
dude
one.
named Crowl is coming with us. I'm like, okay, what kind of name is Crowl?
Carl.
What kind of name is
Carl?
Matt?
Exactly.
A normal one.
And
No.
Carl is apparently.
Perez. Sound like a Hispanic transgender person.
What does Perez have to do with being transgender?
I don't know, but it sounded good. Oh my god,
Friggin-
you should market that, Matt. I am Matt Perez, the only transgender here.
The only transgender
Cheeze.
Hispanic man who looks like neither.
A transgendered Hispanic man. Well,
Yeah.
you can't really hold
Well,
the title
I mean,
of
you don't
man if
know
you're
about that.
transgendered.
You don't
It's
know
all
if I started
guesswork.
out a dude or I'm not a dude now. You don't know.
Or maybe you're part of, you're part
No,
of
it's the weirdest thing. I could have swore Steven was telling us something before.
Whoa man.
Yeah, it was drawing stuff.
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, Tom, because I was in fact telling you guys something. What a coincidence.
I know. Weird.
No, it was like a
So-
sixth sense.
The first one I did came of anime. So I drew Ryoko, I think that's how you spell her name, Matoi
Oh.
from Kill La
Oh yeah,
Kill.
Ryoku. I can't even. But I know the last name's
yeah.
Matoi.
Yeah. So she's
Ryoko.
from anime that I've been watching on Netflix called Kill La Kill. It's pretty awesome. I didn't like it at first because it is the laziest animation I've ever seen. And the
Yeah, I
characters,
didn't like that first too.
everyone but the main character is like insane. which I've grown to like. That she's the only reasonable
really.
one, because people constantly are just so perverted to her, like no matter how many times. Because to put it in perspective, her armor when she goes into fighting changes to like where only her nipples are covered of her torso, and then she's got like
no, her
suspenders.
shoulders.
And then her skirt, you can see her entire ass for the first few episodes, and then it's like 5 episodes in, they just decided to give her underwear. I thought that was hilarious, because like in the first like half of the season, you can legitimately see her entire ass whenever her skirt like is like fluttering in the wind. You can see her entire ass, but then like halfway through the season, she gets underwear. So
Yeah.
it's like
And people call
reverse
me perverted.
reverse Superman.
Hey,
Yeah,
you're the
so
one that
you
noticed
drew
it.
that?
I drew her
Her ass.
basically fighting Kirito from Sword Art Online, which is another anime I recently watched, which is
Oh, cool.
fucking, you know, whenever you hear about a TV show, like, for example, Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, and people are saying how godlike it is, how it's perfect, and how it's amazing, and you're like, I don't know if it's that good, and you watch it and it's that good, well, Sword Art Online is that.
Yeah,
heard-
it's really good.
I heard about it for years now. Well, I don't know how long it's been out, but I've heard about it for a while now from people in my high school to some people I used to talk to on Skype. And when I finally watched it, oh my god, it is so much better than most of the animes I've ever watched.
Yeah, it's real good.
Man.
So yeah, those two fighting.
Man.
And now I'm
But
working
it's
on
no Tokyo Ghoul.
a Brawlhalla picture. So that's me.
Ugh. You should draw me.
Why?
I'd like a portrait.
You gonna pay for it?
I don't think there's a canvas big enough to fit your ego on.
Like, I mean,
Uh.
sure, I'll pay for it. Like, how much are you charging?
Oh god, I would not ask you to pay for
Because
it.
he knows you can't.
Excuse me. I've got like $10.
Wow, Steven, you're cheap.
That's not my price. And actually,
What's your price?
I have
You don't want
to.
money?
I have to rethink.
A half-naked Japanese girl.
Yes, actually, that would be great if you could. If you could provide me with one of those, that would be fantastic.
Just come over to my house. I'll show you my basement.
I could send over Kim Jong-un in a frock.
Why would I want
Half-naked
that?
Kim Jong-un.
I mean, I could
Toss
sell
him
them to.
off
The, I could.
pigtails and
I
shit.
could, I could
Yeah.
sell them to the government.
Put him in a little
So
dress.
racist.
Okay.
Just, this shit is just getting
It's
so
not
racial
racist
right
if
now.
it's against Kim Jong-un.
Wait, okay, fair enough if you say so.
That's a rule.
Trust me, I know racism. I've
Oh.
talked to
Racism.
Donovan.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Oh, wait.
trust in you, Matt.
I did play a game other than Battle
shit.
Block. I've been playing Super Smash Brothers, and I've
Oh.
done this thing that is amazingly fun, where I go into an online match, 1v1, and
And then leave.
I hit random. Like, I don't pick a character, I just hit random, and I've been whooping people. Like,
Oh wow.
I don't know why, but you know when you said that, for some bizarre reason, I thought you said I go in and I just hit randoms. I'm like, what the fuck? You're not supposed to beat your opponent literally.
well, you don't do that. You have to prove to them that you are stronger than them in game and IRL.
Yeah.
So
Normally,
before-
most of my
before
fighting
you
goes
fight
down
them-
at PAX, but
So before you fight them, you tell them that you have to exchange. You have to give. They have to give you their address.
Yeah.
Because if they lose, then they're gonna get an actual ass whooping.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Mate, that's one way of fucking motivating someone to win.
Exactly.
yeah.
It
And
brings
what
out
if they,
the
what if they
best in
win?
people.
If they win, they get the satisfaction of knowing they didn't get an ass whooping. End of.
Yeah, because I'm not stupid enough to give my address out online. I mean, I gave my phone number out on.
I do it all the
Cheeze-Cast,
time.
But you know,
I think of it as a challenge. Like,
Come
you
at
gotta
me.
come to my house, attack me. Yeah,
So-
dude.
other than that, I've been doing schoolwork and animating. Nothing. I'm not gonna say shit about what I've been animating, because anytime I mention it or even tease it on any video, I end up not finishing it. So
Yeah.
Y'all ain't hearing
Animated
nothing.
Tiny
That's the way it
penises.
works.
So, schoolwork, interesting because I was kind of slacking on my schoolwork the past month,
I know what you're talking about, dude.
and
Slackers.
I got back into it, and I did 4 quizzes in a day. Because for those of you who don't know, I'm homeschooled, so I have like 100 or so total quizzes that I have to complete. And then after I complete them all, I graduate pretty much. So
Oh.
I can do them at any time I want. Like there's not really a deadline. Well, there is. It's in 2018 though, so.
That's easy.
Yeah, except my parents have to pay like couple $100 a month, as long as I'm in school. So, you know, they're kind of, you know, they weren't happy whenever they
Wait.
found out I was slacking.
Wait, so couldn't you like take like what is it, the online school, take the quiz and like look up the questions on your phone?
I mean, you can do it on your browser too.
Why don't you do that then?
That's cheating.
Anyways,
Well, you feel
so I did 4
it's a matter
of
of
them.
honor.
I did 4 of them one day, and my dad came in. He's like, "Hey, you keeping up with your schoolwork?" I was like, "Yeah, I just did 4." Pause, and he had this look of just like, "Oh, that's it." And I was like, "What the fuck? Do you know how much like knowledge is crammed in each of these quizzes? Like one quiz is a couple of
Lots.
weeks worth of like studying and learning and lessons
Or
in one
or
quiz."
5 minutes of browsing.
Oh yeah, if you want to do that. I mean, they give you a study guide, which doesn't have the exact answers, but you know, you have to
Okay.
find it.
Wow.
Yeah. You can use a study guide while you're taking the quiz too.
Right.
But yeah.
Those
I
must
did-
be hard questions if they like
So-
take that long to do, even when you're given all those resources.
So the realism is they're not really quizzes. They're just something to tempt you into getting your ass online and looking up on Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Eh,
I
yeah.
would fail that quiz.
How
Like,
do I spell
immediately.
Wikipedia?
I just thought it was funny that after doing 4 of them, even though they like I'm way ahead of my schedule that they set for me, they're like, "You should complete this by this time," and it was like a few months from now. So I'm way ahead of schedule, and I did 4 in one day, and my dad
Nice.
was just like, "Oh, that's it." I was like, "Well, fuck you! Why don't you come in here and do these quizzes? You didn't even graduate, so go fuck
Oh,
yourself."
snap.
I
Hang
didn't
on, he didn't
say
graduate
that.
from school or from homeschool?
What?
Was it he didn't graduate from school or from homeschool?
Like high school?
Oh.
Yeah.
And you intend to?
Yeah. Of course.
I'm
Good for
so done with school. I don't want to go back, but I got to.
Tough shit. I had to complete the fucking shit.
Yeah.
Us in Britain, we don't get a choice. We either do it or parents kick the shit out of us.
That's how it is here
yeah,
too.
that would be what happened to me too.
Yeah.
If I stopped going to school, I'm pretty sure like my dad's gonna come into my room with like a shotgun and shoot like everything I love.
His
And
dad
he'd be like,
beats him
"You're going
anyway.
back to school." Huh?
What?
You
It'd be
meant
funny if
he
he
said them.
shot your backpack by accident. Like, well.
Yeah. He'd probably be like, he'd probably just toss me some tape and like, well, this
Good
pretty
luck.
much your fault.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Then he'd probably like make you work, like get a job to pay off for the fees on the books that he destroyed.
No, he's not. He'd make me deal with that. He'd make me pay for the shotgun shells.
Even the ones he didn't use.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I mean, that's the tax, I guess. The home destruction tax.
So finally,
yeah.
today, I had a job interview, which is interesting. One, because I put in the application like 2 days ago, and they called me yesterday, saying, "Hey, we want to interview." I'm like, okay, sure. And
I'm done with that.
yeah. So my dad dropped me off. I walk in, and the lady was like, he's just doing something. The manager be able to use a second interview. So I'm alright. I guess I'll walk around and look at stuff I'm not gonna buy. So
Okay.
I just started looking at all the movies, and there's some really weird ass movies I didn't even know existed. There's a movie
Like
called
what?
Justin, which on the title, on the front of the on the DVD case, it says Justin by Antonio Banderas, starring Antonio Banderas. Like Antonio Banderas is in the movie.
Hello,
He
I am
directed
Antonio
the movie,
Banderas.
and it looks like a really shitty 3D animated YouTube video.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's gross.
yeah.
Okay.
So that was interesting. I looked at a
Sounds
couple other
interesting.
shitty movies. Then he's like, "All right, dude, we can do the interview." He didn't say that, but you know, whatever.
May as well have.
Starting off, it was already the coolest job interview I've ever had because instead of going like to an office or sitting me down in front of a computer and making me answer questions on the computer, he said, "Grab that chair," and like the chairs we were using were like director chairs.
Oh wow.
Like, and like the ones you see in like interviews, like for movie actors, kind of like the fold up
Yeah.
ones. Oh, so cool! I was like, "Oh, this is neat." So he sat down in those, and he started asking me questions. And I won't tell you the boring questions, but me and my dad joked, like, "Hey, what if he asked about my Stewie impression?" Because in my job application, I mentioned, because in the job application it asked, what was a moment
didn't.
where you made a customer go, "Ah?" And I was like, well, I've never made a customer do that. So I just went back to Dairy Queen when I took people's orders in my Stewie Griffin voice. And that made people laugh and made them happy. So I was like, I just put that. And of course, I knew exactly what he was going to ask whenever he started off. He was like, all right, I have to ask because it's on here. And I'm like, son of a bitch. And he's like, Stewie voice. That's all he said was just like Stewie voice. And I'm like, oh I guess I can do it. And I did it. And it was really difficult for me to get it like to happen for some reason. Because I haven't done that voice in like a month or so.
It sounds like you're just losing your virginity or something.
Yeah, like I was so
Just
nervous.
wasn't happening. The little guy wasn't waking up.
I just couldn't get it to happen.
I was so nervous that I was legitimately concerned as to whether or not he wasn't going to hire me if my Stewie voice wasn't as good as it, like,
Oh
he
yes,
probably
of course.
thought it was.
In order to sell videos and fucking games, you need to do the Stewie voice.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I
after
would fire you.
After I did it, keep in mind, I
fucking
haven't
bullshitter.
done this voice in a month or so. I haven't done this voice in forever. He is the only person that I've done this voice for. Like when people ask me to do the voice before, who hasn't gone, Stewie, yeah, Family Guy, or laughed at least a bit. He just looked at me. Was like, no, I've heard worse. I was just like, oh shit. Well, okay.
Oh.
It's like, damn, just stab me in the heart
Shut you
and
down
twist the
straight
knife.
off.
I would have liked it if he just like looked at you stone cold, was like interesting, and just like wrote on a clipboard.
I wrote on it. Why are you writing on my
Yeah.
application?
Oh.
Cannot
he
do
looks at
Stewie
you,
voice.
He looks at you, just cold blank stare, and just goes, "Ah," and that's it. That's all you get.
So,
No, you don't even get a so. You just get annoyed. You're like, "Ah." Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, it just goes on with the rest of the interview.
Oh no, he doesn't even.
But,
He
like, he
doesn't
just
even.
like packs up and leaves.
No, he doesn't even hum. He doesn't even go like. He just goes like that. He just goes.
This
No, he doesn't even do
Yeah,
that.
just like
He just-
super disappointed. He doesn't even do that either.
No, he just goes. And then just gets back on with the interview.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
But cool. Did you get the job?
he said that they have a couple more interviews they're doing today, and he's gonna call back tomorrow if I get the job. But if he doesn't call back, it doesn't mean no. It means they're thinking about it. I was like, as he was saying that, I was just
Was that
thinking,
was that an
fuck
impression of him?
you. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could mean that. Who knows?
I was like, fuck you. I mean, God.
I mean, video store manager, no, not manager, even like video seller is a very high-ranking job. They gotta think of multiple days for this.
Mm-hmm.
If
Well, I mean,
make one wrong choice,
I
it could be a
applied
disaster.
the day after they called me, and then the day after they called me, interview. Then the day after that, know if I'm hired or not. Like, I
It's
don't know.
very efficient,
Yeah.
but cool.
So hopefully I get that job because it is probably the coolest job I could get right now. I could apply for a job at GameStop, but I've heard terrible things about working there.
I'm pretty sure GameStop is gonna go out of business like any day now. Like, who really goes there anymore? Like, all their stuff is super expensive.
I bought my 3DS from there, and then since I was there, I bought the Super Smash Brothers and Pokemon Omega Ruby. You know,
I haven't been to GameStop in forever, but most of them around me have like closed down.
I just don't like. It has to be something I really, really want, or something you just can't get at a like regular store in order for me to order from Amazon, because I don't like waiting for things.
Yeah, I used to love pre-ordering stuff, like from GameStop. Like I pre-ordered like most of the Assassin's Creeds from there,
Oh, you poor
so I was
boy.
like super into that game. Like I haven't finished the fourth one though, Black Flag.
Mm.
Like I have it on my computer
The
now.
assassin game that everyone likes for the pirate parts.
It's not.
Yeah.
And he's not an assassin. He's a pirate that can do stealthy shit.
Without
Yeah,
any
I mean, like,
stealthy
when I
training.
An assassin.
Yeah, when I started up that game, like,
Just because
I
I
was
put
really
on a white,
impressed
just because I
because
put on a white, just because I put a white coat on and a stethoscope around my neck does not mean I am legally able to cut some fucker open. Sure, I'll do it. Doesn't mean that I can.
yeah, but he
And,
does.
You know,
and he does it pretty good.
normally people don't try and cut someone else open with a drill. Yeah,
Counter.
Normally,
yeah. Normally, you know, but define normal.
you wouldn't be under that description.
Nah, not in the slightest.
All right, so is Al Steven?
Oh, I guess I could talk about how I'm gonna be evicted from my house soon.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
tell us about that.
a couple days ago, I was sitting at home. I was drawing something. I don't even remember what I was drawing. I was working on something, and fucking doorbell rings, and that very rarely happens. Like, it's a very rare thing for someone to show up at my house. So
Yeah.
I was like, kind of like startled me for a bit, and I was eating barbecue wings, and before I went to the door, I made sure to go to the mirror and make sure I didn't have barbecue sauce on my face. I was like, nice. So I
You get
ran to
evicted
the
because you got
door.
barbecue sauce in your face.
I ran to the door and answered it, and it was a random lady, and she was like shocked that I answered the door, and she was like, "Oh, hello, are your parents home?" And my thought immediately went to, "What? Do I not look like old enough to live on my own?" But I was like, "No, they're not. They're at work." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So I didn't know that anyone was supposed to be living here, and that pause was in there whenever she was talking to me. By the way. Like, she pauses after everything she said. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were supposed to be living here. I thought that it was going to be vacant. I was taking pictures and shit." She didn't say that. But
Oh,
Obviously not. I was just taking pictures and shit.
I'm taking pictures of the
You know,
house from a real
You know, for science and
Yeah.
stuff.
science and shit. So, like, no, we live here. We've been living here for a few years now. She's like, "Oh, okay, well, do you know when your parents will be home?" And this is where I may or if she wasn't actually a realtor, she could have like murdered me, or you know, come to my house to touch my butt if she wanted to.
She's gonna probably do that anyway, but still continue.
So she asked me if I knew when my parents were gonna be home, and I was like, "Well, my dad usually gets home for lunch about 8 p.m. and he gets home around midnight. And my mom has a really crazy schedule, but then she's usually around 7." And
dude, what if she's like a thief?
exactly, it
You
wasn't
give her,
until
like,
later that I realized I basically said if she was like a stalker or like you said a thief or a murderer or a rapist, here's your like time frame that you can work. come
Yeah.
at me, bitch. It's like, fucking A, I'm so
Alright.
bad at this.
Yeah,
So-
really.
Yeah, this is why we don't let Steven talk to people on his own.
Exactly.
He can't do it.
Always need someone watching over him.
Yeah, he needs someone to hold his hand. Bless him.
Then
He's good, but he's not that good. Not yet.
Then the next day, my dad was actually home. Like, she came over a lot earlier, and my dad was home. Like, he was just getting ready for work, and he answered the door, and she's like, "Hey, was here yesterday," and apparently she was coming here to change our locks on our houses.
Oh.
So that would have been a funny thing if we came home and we couldn't get into the house. Ha
Yeah, that would
ha.
have sucked.
So
Wow.
she basically told my dad that sooner than later, that there will, like, she will have to come back and give us a 10-day notice. We don't know when that will
Ooh.
be, but it'll be soon, and we have to move out before then. Or they'll
Hang
kick
on,
us out.
surely there's got to be something that you can do about. That's bullshit.
Yeah, they didn't even give us any notice.
Because I'm not
At
being
all.
funny. In United Kingdom, they've got to give you a month.
Oh yeah, they
10
usually
days.
do.
That's bullshit.
They usually do.
So if she does bring it to you, you can give it back to her and say, no, you got to give me a month. So this is not correct. So toodle
Yeah,
pip,
do it.
bitch. Obviously, don't say toodle pip. Then you sound like a pompous wanker. And then I might
God,
have to
you're so
slightly offend you.
British.
Gosh, fucking British. Answer the door next
You
time.
little
A cup of
pip,
tea and a
you
scone.
Pompous wanker. Like, come on.
No, you toffee-nosed twat.
Jesus Christ.
Coffee nose.
What even is
Shut up,
toffee?
Arch. What is
You see,
toffee?
Isn't toffee like a food?
Isn't it like coffee
Yeah,
flavored
Yeah, it
like
is like
candy?
a food. It's not like a food. It is a
No,
food.
it is. It is.
I don't
food.
know.
Isn't like
It is
coffee
edible.
flavored
It is an
candy?
edible substance that's not used for anything else apart from eating.
Okay, you don't have to be so sassy
Could
about
use
No,
it
I'm not
for
being
other
sassy. I'm just
things.
saying
it.
because I know some things you're not supposed to eat. They're not primarily designed for eating, and yet people eat it, like glue.
How can I not be sassy when you're acting like a fucking idiot?
But you freaking been silent this entire time. You just show up again to call me a retard. Come on.
That's my main role.
Yeah.
Like in every podcast.
Yeah.
If Matt talks,
Yeah.
call him a retard.
Make sure you know your place.
You know it gets serious. You know Matt has done something
Excuse
seriously
me.
stupid if Donovan is the one to correct him.
Oh,
Yeah, but
God.
that,
That has
hasn't
happened.
happened yet.
That has happened a few times actually
Like
in the
when?
podcast.
Name the times. I can't remember that.
I want to
I
know
don't
this as
remember
well.
the times. I just remember
I
one
can't- I
time
can't
Donovan
remember
got
one
it.
time.
I want to know when, just so that next time I'm speaking to Donovan, I can go. So Donovan, I heard about this time that you told Matt off. What the fuck?
I've
Donovan
never
was-
been
Highlight the
off by
times.
him.
Highlight the times because I
Yeah.
can't remember.
If someone who watches these videos knows the actual, if you can go back through them because I can't be asked,
Yeah,
and
me neither.
actually put up the times so I can go and check them out, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah,
Or if Stephen could or if Steve could literally tell me the times right now, that would be
I don't
great.
remember.
Yeah, that'd be
I just
nice.
said that.
You don't remember?
No,
You said there was like 2 specific times.
I said there was a couple.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything specific. I said there were a
you're
couple
just making up
times.
stuff, trying to make me
that-
look bad.
You said there were 2
Donovan.
times actually.
I did not
Oh
say
no,
two.
Matt, we
unquote.
don't need to make up shit to make you look bad.
Oh,
true.
really? You guys are so mean to me.
Yeah, yeah.
I go to a counselor every weekend
Dr.
That's
Phil.
nice.
to talk about my problems that I deal with you guys.
And how does that make you feel?
Terrible.
Good.
You
I tried
crazy
talking to
bitch, I'm
Dr.
gonna
Phil,
take
but
you
he
down.
just
Did you-
wanted my dick.
Yeah, did you know Dr. Phil's on my payroll, bitch?
Yeah, it was all planned.
Alright. So that sucks that you're being evicted, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bullshit. But like I said, I'm sure there is something you can do about that because that is like
Yeah.
the biggest amount of crap I've ever heard. I'm gonna give you a
Like-
10-day notice. How about I give you a 10-day notice to suck my balls?
Okay.
10 days
make
from
your
now,
date out
come
of
back.
it.
Wait a
suck
second, that
'em.
wasn't for you. It's like someone just went okay. It's like wait a second, whoa, someone sounded way too happy about that.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you in 10
I'm
days.
prepared.
I'll see you in 10 days where I'll evict you and suck you off. I mean,
if she evicts you while
I
sucking
mean, you
off-
win some, you lose some.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like that's one way real estates can actually soften the blow. of
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
evicting
By
someone. So
blowing
we
you.
have to evict you. Are you for real? But I've
I don't
lived
think it
my
would.
entire
I don't
life.
think it would be softening the blow too much, more like hardening it.
No, it's just, they're like, I'm sorry, we're having to evict you, and they're like, oh my god, but I've got kids, I've got a family, but on the plus side, you will be getting a blowjob. But I've got. Wait a second, did you say a blowjob?
Really? Well, kids, we gotta move your
Blowjob. Well,
grandmas.
my missus isn't in on these days. If you can come back, that would really help. That would be swell, and so will something else.
I mean, but if you think about it, though, not all realtors are girls.
Mine
You
was.
just
mean,
gotta
what
make sure
about
she
that?
comes back. You just got to
Mine
make sure
was-
she comes back.
Does it have to be
It's just
you?
fucking, like,
Yes.
Steve
Yeah.
Buscemi or someone.
So no, she's got to come back to suck
Oh,
dick to
God.
you. That's what
Oh
is
my
now.
God.
That's the definition of that term now. Suck
What if
dick.
like it? What if it's not even her that comes back? Like it's
Suck
just like
a dick.
this,
Son of a bitch.
like giant man woman named like Helga or something.
I've come.
Hell
She comes from
Yeah.
Russia as well. I've come to
Yeah.
evict you and suck your penis.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Be gentle.
no.
In Russia, we are not gentle.
How about you just evict me? Like, and
No, the
I just-
terms of
No, it's
eviction are
mandatory.
The terms of
I
eviction
would,
were penis engulfment.
I
It
have
was
to-
on the contract.
I have to like go on the run. Like,
Yeah.
I have to go on the
So
run
why are you
for
on
the
the
rest of
run?
my
Sir?
life.
Why are you on the run, sir? Someone's trying to suck my cock.
Why don't you just let them? You don't know.
She
Don't
said,
know.
I'm looking for puny man.
Puny.
For puny man.
We're not
Oh, you
going
mean
to
that
suck
guy?
his Winky.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh,
Why am I
God.
puny man?
Alright. Okay, so is that all, Steven?
Oh,
So
I guess-
we've officially established he's getting evicted. He's going to go on the run to stop Helga sucking his cock.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty interesting day for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, that's real.
Uh,
Well, it depends on how desperate you are. I mean, you don't have to necessarily go on the run. Just put.
Yeah,
just
you could go on like a
boundaries and,
leisure
safe
walk.
words. No, just put boundaries and safe words in place, and then Helga will be fine.
Please.
Wait,
Yeah,
does
you-
it say
you
in the
don't-
contract whether or not I have to finish?
You know that you've heard of that film, The Taming of the Shrew.
Oh yeah, you got
And they got The Taming of the Russian.
Well, the thing is, even if it wasn't in the contract that I had to finish, like whenever she's got your mouth around your dick,
Wait, so I was about to say,
It's
why are
kinda
you got
like-
to finish?
it's kind of
I
like,
was about to say, they're not sucking her cock.
what? No, when you finish.
Right.
God damn it,
I
girl.
want you to come over. my
Okay, okay,
Anyways.
I'm done with this Helga
Whenever
blowjob talk.
even if it's not in the contract that you have to finish,
might be, we're not.
when she's got her mouth around your dick, you kind of like in her clutches. Because
In
if
her
you
clutches.
if you
There's
like
no
try to
escaping now.
refuse, you can just bite your dick, which would be
your-
awful.
I have your puny man penis in my clutches.
Exactly.
Oh god. Okay.
Helga, be gentle. No, your puny man penis is mine. I shall take it.
The
as down
Suki.
payment. Down payment on a condo
Okay.
in the Congo.
All right.
That's a condo in the Congo. Just sorry if we've offended any Russian people out there. Just FYI.
Yeah,
think
not
it was-
all Russians are giant man women named Helga.
Yeah.
I don't think that it was close enough.
definitely, not all of them definitely don't talk like the way I made it sound.
I was about to say,
I
I, don't
mean,
think
some
it was
do,
close enough
but-
to Russian accent to offend Russians.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who's up now? Or are we still going with Steven?
Steve and his Helga man bitch obsession.
My obsession, yes.
His obsession with larger than normal Russian ladies called Helga engulfing his penis.
All right. Don't use
Being
the word
put into her
engulf
clutches.
for that.
Matt, you're just jealous that nobody wants to engulf yours.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, man. I just thought I'd let you know.
I want
Pow, pow.
man, women, Helgas on me. Maybe if I get evicted.
Or
maybe.
maybe,
If you're lucky.
or you can go on those Russian dating sites and put in the specifics for Helga. Hey, she's on there somewhere.
Big, hairy. Dick
Whoa,
sucker.
no one said she was hairy.
Yeah, she's
Also,
hairy.
you're into hairy women. Okay.
Of course.
Ever float your boat?
If you don't got a beard, I ain't
Ever
getting
fucked your
near.
Wanted. One Russian lady who looks like she belongs in a circus act.
Monobrow required.
Must be good at engulfing penis.
Not all teeth necessary.
I love the fact you tried to say that as if you didn't have all your teeth. Okay.
All teeth
Eric.
necessary.
This is to show my love.
I mean, gums make it softer.
Oh wow.
That's nasty.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like having your penis chewed on by a gummy bear.
What?
Oh god.
God damn it! I have a gummy bear
Okay,
plushie. Thank you very much.
Cheeze-Cast has gone south real quick.
That's what happens when you try to leave Matt to transitioning between.
Yeah,
Me
well, because like Steven's
and
just
someone
like,
else.
I'm like, Steven, you want to do something else? And you're like, actually, lately things have been happening like this.
To do a
Now-
pelvic
I need to put my foot down. All right, Steven, no more your life.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Okay, who
it's
else
just
now?
a massive freaking eviction.
All right, so who
Nice.
now? Tom, go.
Why me?
I'm waiting for Tom to go, fuck you, man, I'm not listening to you.
Because you've been so quiet.
Well, fucking this week, been doing fucking nothing. I don't know what I've been
He's
doing.
playing with himself.
All right, good job, Tom. Crow, go.
I've been doing that too.
Thank you for your contribution. Now, Crow.
It's funny you should say that. I see, I've got stories. I've been playing a lot of Borderlands 2 recently because I'm trying to get True Vault Hunter mode, so I can do a Let's Play on it.
What's
Because
true Vault Hunter mode?
it's, when you complete it, you unlock a mode called True Vault Hunter, and the reason I want to do a Let's Play in True Vault Hunter mode is because you unlock some of the raid bosses, such as the Valkyr boss, Vermivorous, the Invincible, and he is known for that for adequate reasons. He's designed to be taken on by 4 players, and I intend to take him on my own.
Ooh.
'Cause I'm a fucking hard ass.
Yeah, have
Yeah,
fun.
I'm literally confirming I have an extremely hard ass.
Ooh.
I
like a
will
boulder.
confirm this as
Some
well.
people like that kind of thing.
Yeah, some people like a nice firm buttocks.
Hold on, Cal. I have to confirm this as well. So I'm gonna reach through Skype and grab your ass.
Whoa, wait a second.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. That's,
Helga will not be
that's
happy.
weird. The right cheek
Yeah,
is
Helga
actually
needs your
more
attention.
firm than the left one. How do you do that?
How do I do that? It's
Yeah.
called I work out, but a really uneven process. But I have an extremely strong left hand, but that's got nothing to do with working out.
Ba-dum-bum.
Live on Cheeze-Cast, Kroll confirms he's left-handed. Ironically, I am actually left-handed.
Oh wow.
I write with my left hand and everything.
I want to be ambidextrous.
Oh,
I feel like that'd
no,
be really helpful.
to be fair though, I am slightly ambidextrous because depending on how much I've drunk, I can do fuck all with both hands. It's an
The
amazing.
drunker you
talent.
get, the more coordinated you get.
I wish. Could you imagine that? It's like, what would make you good working for us? Why would you want to work for us? It's like, well, I'm extremely coordinated when I'm pissed. In fact, it's mandatory that I come into work absolutely drunk, sexually abuse every woman I see. But trust me, you will have the best looking filing system in the fucking world. That's
I think
sexual
that's
harassment
I think that's a
suit
simple
would be-
price to pay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want me to harass the actual employees, just hire a prostitute to act like an employee, and I'll sexually harass her.
Yeah.
She'll fucking love it.
Progress. Call
Progress
compromise.
has been made.
Compromise.
Yeah, man, compromisation.
Alright.
It starts as compromisation, and slowly works to masturbation, then unemployment. You know. But I'm happy with all of that. But anyway, I've been playing Borderlands 2. I've spent the last fucking 3 days redoing half of my thumbnails because I've just been looking at my thumbnails and I was talking to some of my other partners with my my partnership, Maker Gen. I love Maker Gen. Love you guys. If you ever watch this, I don't know why you would. and I was talking to some of the other partners, and they said, like, you know, for what my channel's at 700 odd subscribers, I should be getting a lot more views. I should be getting, you know, more comments, this, that, and the other. And so they checked over my channel, said I do good content. You know, all my content's great, my sound quality is great, all this lot. And they turned and said it's either your thumbnails or your tags. Yeah, at least I know how to render a video in full screen.
Yeah, exactly. Burn.
Excuse me, I do. It just takes time.
So do it.
Like, I got.
They said it was something to do with my thumbnails. So I went onto YouTube, looked at a bunch of like how to do thumbnails using Paint.net. Yeah, I know everyone else uses Photoshop. I use Paint.net and GIMP because fuck you. And I downloaded a bunch of plugins and redid all of my Pixelmon and Sky Factory ones, and they look pretty sweet. And to be quite fair, I've got to admit, it does seem to be getting more views, which is weird.
Yeah, I usually only click on things with good thumbnails.
Wait, I mean, if anyone's actually got their web browser open, quickly pop over to my channel, tell me what you think. I'd love to get a live opinion.
All right, let me go check it now.
I only watch.
I've still yet to do my Terraria ones and my Magical World. Although I have actually got some news on the Magical World series to announce today.
Oh, go ahead, do it.
Officially, it is ending as of Monday. So instead of having
what videos have new thumbnails?
Magical World, Pixelmon and Sky Factory.
I can't find you.
Oh
I
yeah.
can't find you under my subscriptions. I know I'm subscribed to you.
They look much better than.
Am I?
But yeah, it was like I was getting
ones.
I was getting a little bit upset because I finally made it to 740 subscribers. Got really happy about that, and then I automatically just out of nowhere dropped to 737, and I was like, what the hell? So I literally lost 3.
Wait a minute.
I mean, it doesn't sound like much, but you know.
Wait a minute. I have a question. I never even looked at this part of your channel. How come on your other channel section it says check these mofos out, and you got Phil Gaming, Yami Mesh, Markiplier, fucking PewDiePie. Why is PewDiePie on here and like none of us are on here?
Because I have yet to update. I've been going through my channel and updating everything, and I've yet to update that section.
God, Steven's so jealous.
I know.
I did it the day before we announced that you were on our team.
Sorry, Matt. I apologize profusely.
Yeah. Plug in my channel, please. I put so much effort into that. Wait, how many subscribers do you have now?
738 now.
You have 739 now. I just subscribed to you.
Wow.
You weren't subscribed
before?
Is why wasn't you subscribed?
Exactly.
I don't know. Maybe I was like, he's got enough.
He's got enough.
It doesn't me. You can. You can never have enough people to entertain. Sky Factory 2 and Pixelmon.
Yeah, I'm liking the Pixelmons one. The Sky Factory one is cool too. I like it.
So they've all been redone, which I've got to go through the Magical World ones. Yeah, I'm ending the series, but that doesn't mean it can't have nice thumbnails.
Yeah.
Because people are still going to see it on the channel. I'm not going to get rid of it. And Terraria, people keep telling me the Terraria ones are fine, but I still want to redo those ones.
I like the Terraria ones. Wait, let me look at them again. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, maybe make the numbers bigger.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna redo it in the same like styling that I've been doing these ones as well. So it's gonna be good when I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing that. It's took fucking forever. Like, because I did them, the Sky Factory ones, asked for an opinion on them, and someone said the lettering was too dark. By this time, I'd already redone all of them. So I had to go back through. Right, I use Paint, so Paint doesn't actually save the layers.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it merges all layers together. So I had to literally redo each and every one. And yeah, I wasn't a happy bunny about that, but I did it, and it didn't take as long because obviously I knew what I wanted in each thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, I used to use a lot of stock thumbnails if that makes sense. Like, you just make a bunch and be like, yeah, that's fine. No one, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's pretty decent, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, that'll pass as a thumbnail. And whatever. And then I've just noticed like I have actually realised that I don't get as much as some of the other big 700 channels. I look at them and I'm like, how comes I don't get what you fuckers have got? That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And then someone just said to me, it's like, well, dude, it's your thumbnails.
Yeah.
Went, your channel's good, your quality's good, your thumbnails suck ass. And to be
Alright.
fair, I did tell him to be blunt. I said, just be blunt. Because when I'm not gonna achieve anything from.
Yeah, just saying, they're pretty good. I have no idea what could be wrong.
Yeah, no one achieves anything from someone pussyfooting, as I say.
Pussyfooting sounds disgusting.
No, it's not like you don't drop a woman on the floor and start beating the crap out of her fanny with your foot.
Oh, that's not what I thought. I just thought you had like a vagina on your foot.
No. Yeah,
That makes much more sense.
Yeah, really.
Oh, no, I've got one of those as well. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
Yeah, don't worry,
Okay.
you're covered, Matt. For your weird ass fetish.
You know, if you could, what is it? If you, what is it? Get a little flexible, you could literally go fuck yourself, though.
Mm.
Yeah, with your foot. That'd be gross. Make sure to wash it. Okay. So, now what?
Remember to watch your pussy
Oh,
foot,
God.
kids.
Yeah.
That shit.
I mean, that thing
would.
would get infected
I'm-
fast.
Damn straight.
Like,
I've also been playing a new game on my Steam list, Frozen State.
haven't heard
Actually,
of that.
a really, yeah. You know what? I hadn't heard of it myself until I was just sat there looking through my Steam. I just wanted to play a new game, and it came. It said recommended. I was like, that's strange because I've never heard of this game. Surely I would have heard of a recommended game.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. It's been out for a while. It's still in early access, but then again, Forest has been out longer than this game, and that's still in its early access. And so I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a shot. It's a 2.5D game, but very much reminds me of Silent Hill. It's got that same kind of atmosphere and feel. Really nice game. Controls are a little bit sluggish, but then again, though, as I say, if you were stuck in Serbia in the coldest of fucking winters, being hunted down by hybrid alien parasite mutants, you'd be fucking sluggish.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah, just a smidgen, So I was
Okay.
giving it a play, and it is actually a really damn good game. So I'm considering probably doing a let's play on it because it does look good. And the way it works is you can't be out. If you're out
what,
at
would
night,
you just die?
you start at night. The temperature drops, like really harshly, and you start to quite literally freeze.
Like,
So
what,
you've
like
got
you
to
like
get-
freeze over with like ice and stuff?
No, you actually get like your player starts to what's it? You start to get like hypothermia, and then slowly your health starts to tick down.
Oh,
So what
wow.
you've got to do, you've got to get in. You've got to find a house that has still got its windows, that
Yeah.
has a door and a bed, or if you've got your sleeping bag, then just as long as there are windows and whatnot, you'll be fine.
Okay.
And then you've got to make a campfire. Now, the beautiful part about it is, even after you set this all up, you can't sleep for long periods of time. Because, obviously, your campfire goes out. And if your campfire goes out, you start to get affected by the cold again.
Oh,
So
wow.
you've got to sleep in, like, 4-hour bursts, which is what I was doing. So you can at least keep an eye on your, the campfire, make sure it doesn't go out.
Sounds like a really interesting game.
It is, and the enemy, the ways the enemies work are just absolutely brilliant. Like, I was just playing, and what you can do, you can hold C, and it gives
Yeah.
you like a sense. You can kind of sense where the enemies are. You go into you start to walk. So again, really useful thing, because you're
Yeah.
not making as much noise, and you can
I like
not
it.
only can you see where they are, like you can sense them through walls, but you can see which direction they're looking.
Oh, that's kind of
Trust
like Last of Us.
Yeah,
with
and
the
at the
hearing.
start of this game, you cannot take these things on. Like, I tried to take on... Well, you can, but if you haven't got a weapon, or at least an axe, then you are fucked.
I've always loved that kind of concept in games. Like in the very beginning of the game, like they show you an enemy. Like, yeah, if you come near this guy, you're
Oh, they
fucking
don't even.
dead.
Yeah, they don't even show you the enemy. They give you like the kind of survival hints. You know, these are the things you got to look for. This is what you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Some doors are. Oh, that's a really good function on the game. Some doors are locked, or they have like key codes, and you, instead of just randomly guessing it or whatnot, you can have a lockpick it. You can find lockpicks, or if you look around, they've left hints to the actual code.
Oh, I love that kind of thing.
Some doors are locked or no, latched, and then what you got to do, you hold E, which is your interaction button, and it will bring up a thing where you literally have to manually unlatch the door.
Oh.
Which is, I thought it was a really impressive feature to a game. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, I mean, I've not been able to survive longer than a day.
Oh, what's this game called again?
Frozen State.
Oh, I might look that up and get it.
It is
That's
a
awesome.
really good game. It's one of those games I do recommend, because for what it is, it doesn't get enough attention. And I tell you now, this could be a really big game. If it got the attention it deserved, then obviously it'd get the backing it deserves, and you know, probably get the updates out quicker.
Yeah.
Because they have been keeping on the updates, which is again something I've really like about certain producers of games.
Yeah,
They
I like it when
just keep on it.
they pay attention to it.
And no, it has been really fun. And I've been watching other people play. Like, they've been playing it since its release back in 2014.
Wow.
Where I wish I had known about it back then, I definitely would have got it. But I didn't. So you know, no harm, no foul. I'll play it now because it is really, really fun. I love the whole traveling function. Everywhere's set out into a zone, and you walk to the green boundary. There'll be like a few entry points, which are like these green checkered majobs. There you go. Technical term, majob.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a job.
Yeah, and what you got to do, you click OK on it, and then it will bring up a map. And what you got to do, you double click in the world, and your player will move to that location. And
Oh,
once
just, like,
they move,
automatically?
it'll show them moving around, and as they look around, the map goes from being grayed out. It'll highlight, and then you'll see where there's towns, where there's warehouses, where there's, I don't know, freaking shops, shipping yards. And as you're traveling, your player slowly does decrease in hunger in there first. You know, it all goes down as if you were traveling. And I really did like that function, because I thought it was really smart.
Yeah, it's smart.
And time still continues to go as well. So, you know, if you travel,
naturally.
I want to go there. I want to go to this place. This place sounds like it could have something good. You'll go in and it's like dark. I absolutely shat myself. I was getting tracked by an enemy, and I didn't
They
realize
track
it.
you?
Once they see you, they can follow you as long as they can keep like a line of sight on you. So like, if you go around a corner, if you can get round another corner before they get round that corner, there's a chance they'll obviously lose sight. They get pissed and just walk off. But if they
Fuck this.
if they notice you and see where you go, they'll keep following.
Like they
And I was in a
Oh,
house, just setting up a campfire for the night, as you do.
Yeah. As you do.
And I didn't realize. Now this was something like big noob mistake number one. I didn't realize that they could see you through windows.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't honestly realize it. I just thought like their AI, because I didn't realize they had this line of sight. So there I was out there, and also I just hear this fucking howl. Look to my door of the room that I'm in. The door just explodes
Oh,
as this thing
Jesus.
beats through the door. Luckily, I'm stood around a corner and it doesn't spot me. So it it looks into the room, doesn't see me, just like around this corner, pressed up to the wall, like I'm gonna die, mummy. And it just kind of goes, oh, he's not here, fuck it, and just walks off. Granted, there's another one outside looking through the window. That one runs around, stands in the doorway, looks. Oh, it must have just been my imagination, and that one fucks up. I'm in this room with a campfire on, like,
I'm not here.
like a gibbering moron. I tried to run out, and I'm not even joking. There was like 7. That's probably an exaggeration, but there was quite a few, and there was no way I was outrunning them. They were all over me.
Now, some questions I have about this game. Like you're saying, like they can't see out the window. Is it like if you're in a house, like everything outside of the house you can't see, or like do you have like a line of sight?
While you're inside the house, like if you're outside the house, you can't see into the house. When you go into a house, you can kind of see like you said, there's a line of sight. So if you can see out the window and it's within that line of sight, then it will show up. However, if not, you can use your sensibility and kind of sense where the enemies are. Which isn't like I said, it's a nice function. You can kind of sense them. They can't sense you. But
Yeah, thank God for that.
Yeah. And there's like, I ran into one of the big enemies, and I remember watching some dude and he was like, oh yeah, this thing takes like 20 bullets to kill, and I was like, oh, I've got an old axe. Run! Just fucking run.
Yeah, none of that.
Yeah, there's also humans in the game, like other humans.
Oh,
Single
are
player
they
game.
friendly?
No. Oh no.
Oh,
And
well, it's Serbia.
yeah, each type has a different kind of like field of vision. So if you see red, it's a hybrid or a mutant. If it's green, it's another human. And I think there's one more that I've seen. I swear I saw like a yellowy one, but I have no idea what that was.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's different types of enemies. There's a whole crafting mechanic as well.
Yeah.
So you can craft your base, and there's 4 different types. There's like a small one, medium, then there's a 2-story, and then a 2-story large. You can build defenses. So yeah, it is really fun, and I am still enjoying playing it.
Yeah, it sounds really interesting. I think I might go check that out soon. Might buy it.
It's £7 at the moment. So
Nice, so that's like $10 in US money,
yeah,
right?
but to say it's it's well worth the money. I reckon that to be fair, for what they've got right now, they could easily ask for more.
Yeah.
Easily.
All right.
Because it is fun.
That sounds really fun. I hope you do a let's play about it. I might actually check it out. Maybe.
So
No
we've
promises.
we know what Steven's been doing. We know what
Yeah.
Homer's been doing. We know what I've been doing. Matt, your turn.
All right. So recently I've been playing Lost Smite. Been getting better at that. I know no one else in this call care about MOBA, so I won't delve too much on that. But yeah, it's been really fun. I watched Interstellar yesterday. Some friends came over and they were like, "Yo, we got this from Redbox. You want to watch it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
What do you think about it?
And like, it really took me by surprise, cause like, it went from like this simple like, yeah, this makes sense, that makes less sense, making more like nonsense, and then at the end I'm just like, my brain's fried. Like, what even happened in the last 5 minutes? Like,
Well,
I'm pretty sure most people have watched Interstellar, but if not, like, little spoilers. Like, it went from like him being on a farm, and like next thing I knew it, he's like in the 5th dimension with like time and space everywhere.
that is at the end of the movie, actually, Matt. It was not.
Well,
5
it
minutes.
all went like, it all kind of like blended together.
Yeah. In space, for those you don't know, time runs at a different pace.
Well, if you're next to a dark hole. Because like it was going at normal pace otherwise.
You mean black hole?
Black hole, dark hole. No, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh earlier, okay? So
Oh, he's a
I
Yu-Gi-Oh
got that
player.
one.
Ah.
yeah, I actually got some cool cards recently. There's like this set that's what is it, based around like the Knights of the Round Table, and I got that, and they're really cool. I guess there's one like based on planets, which is awesome. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been playing some CS:GO and Civilization like usual.
I've got CS:GO, but I just haven't played much of it.
Oh really? We should play it together sometime.
Yeah, I suck at it. I'm gonna put it out there. I suck.
Don't worry, I suck too. Like my
So
friend's
I watch
pretty
all
good.
these other
At that.
I watch all these other people getting these packages and shit, and I'm like, I don't want a fucking package.
Yeah, really. Like I have yet to get a case. My friend has open cases, and I think like I'm not sure if it was him or his brother, but one of them got a knife. And for those of you who don't know, knives are like a 1 in a million chance to get, and they're like worth around $400 on the market, which is ridiculous.
Wait, what?
Cause yeah, they're worth like $400 for a good knife.
Oh fuck that! Why am I doing YouTube? I should be fucking farming these cases.
Yeah, really.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Honestly,
Before
if-
anyone starts taking me seriously, 'cause I know a lot of people sit there and go, "YouTubers do it for the money." Mate, I make 25. I make like $25 every fucking million years, if I'm lucky.
Yeah. Normally it's like just 2 cents. But I know there's like this sniper rifle though. Like my friend told me about this, like, cause it's not on the Steam market. Like I looked at the most expensive stuff and it goes up to like $400. And the most expensive thing, like you gotta get through like Amazon or something, and few people sell it because like I guess you have to like get through a stream on a tournament on a certain map, and it has to be a random drop for someone who's watching the stream. And like so going through all those hoops, it's like a sniper rifle skin, and it's worth like I don't know, like $1,500. Like the, that you could buy a lot more than just like a little skin for $1,500.
I'm not being funny. For $1,500, I could actually get a decent PC.
There you go.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
I could start doing like Evolve Let's Play. I've always wanted to play Evolve on the channel.
oh my god, same here.
Please.
No, it's like I went around my mate's house and I played it on his Xbox One, and I was lucky enough to get to play as Wraith,
Oh.
and I fell in love with Wraith.
Yeah, like I haven't played the game at all yet. I've watched someone play it before.
I have played it,
Right.
and you know what? It just left me wanting more.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about it is like everyone says that you have to buy pretty much everything in the game. Like it's a huge cash grab now apparently, and I'm really
Oh, well,
disappointed to hear that.
Name a game nowadays that pretty much isn't. It's like a lot of games. There's always something you got to buy.
Yeah, well, I mean,
And
of
I'm
course you gotta buy some things in games, but
Mm.
apparently in Evolve, like you gotta buy like next to everything.
Mm.
Yeah,
So it's one of those things. Is like a lot of people. I've known people to over exaggerate. So it'll be a case of I'll wait and see for myself. I mean, to be
Yeah.
quite fair, when I played it with my friends, I really enjoyed it. For me, it would be worth the investment.
Oh yeah, like the game definitely is worth the time. And if you got the money, I would definitely go and play it.
Mm.
But like if you're like me, guy who's got like just like pocket lint, no money.
Oh, you got pocket lint, you fucking lucky bastard.
Yeah, I've been saving up for years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What you
I got,
gonna
like,
do? Go
mounds
into your
of
own
it.
business, just like knitting sweaters and jumpers out of pocket lint.
Yeah. High quality lint sweaters.
It actually sounds like it could be a profitable business as well.
Dude, I'm certain some hipsters would totally be into it.
Damn
Yeah, I
straight.
got my new lint sweater.
Is it? It's gotta be authentic United Kingdom lint.
Coming from
Don't give me any
Gucci
of that.
jeans.
It's gotta come from Gucci, none of that top man bullshit.
Yeah.
Gucci lint purse.
Dude,
Oh,
I could totally make a profit off of that. I guarantee.
I
Like
think
there's
anyone
like
could. There's gonna be, like you said, there's gonna be someone out there that will buy.
Oh yeah. Oh, speaking of knitting, there's this girl that's been showing up in my classes, and she knits like
Before you
every
try to
day.
say
Like most
you
people,
knit.
most people go on their phone. Most people like I don't know, just do whatever, check Facebook, masturbate. I don't know.
So what you're saying is she does something actually worth her time.
Yeah,
While
she
everyone else is
knits.
fucking around. Yeah.
Like
she can make a
does, like,
sweater.
She
Or
does
you-
like crazy origami. She knit like this like
That's awesome.
big top hat and like
That's-
fingerless
yeah.
gloves.
That's
No, I'm
fucking
sorry, I've gotta
cool.
admit, that's
I didn't even know you
fucking
can knit a
Yeah,
top
it's-
hat.
It's awesome. She's like doing crochet in class. She also taught me how to like whistle with my hands. Here, let me see if I can do it now. You guys can't see my hands, but you can hear it. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
good
I
at
think
it.
you need to get lessons.
Oh, you can slightly hear it.
Let me whistle.
I got really good at it for a time. Like, you hear
Doesn't
that?
sound like whistling. It sounds like you're sexually molesting an owl.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyway, so like she can do it really well. Like she can make it like really loud and like flap her fingers and like go like up and down, which
You
is
can make it really loud.
really
Flap her
impressive to me.
fingers.
She can go up and down with her fingers, flapping
Make it
them.
really loud.
Yeah,
as well.
flapping her lips,
Wow.
going up and down with her fingers.
Mm. I like to
Really
meet this
interesting
young
trick
lady.
she taught me. It's been really useful.
You learned how to flap your lips up and down
Oh yeah.
with your fingers.
Oh,
It's
God.
very interesting to watch. I'll
Did
tell
she
you
show you
that.
this? Did she show you this in class, or like did you have to go back to hers to learn this?
Oh no, in class.
Behind the
Wow,
lunchroom.
she must be. She's not afraid to get her lips out and flap them. Then.
Oh no, she flaps them all the time.
One time
Oh,
she
God.
showed the
She is in
teacher.
the hall too. As we're walking to class.
Hey,
She
gang,
was doing it
welcome
with her
back To
friends.
sexual innuendo cast.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about. Sexual innuendos.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pretty sure,
Also,
That was just flat out sexualness.
yeah. So besides knitting top hats, I've been playing. What is it? Orcs Must Die as well, which we still should play because it's
should.
fantastic. It's so fun. The only problem is though, like after a certain amount of time, it's just like you run out of things to do. I ran out of things to do, so
Well, yeah,
like
it's a
I
tower
need people to
defense
play
game.
it with.
It's a tower defense game. That's what happens.
Yeah, it sucks. Like with tower defense games, once you unlock everything, you really don't want to do anything more.
No.
yeah.
And you don't want to settle
Like-
for anything less than the best once you can use the best.
Yeah, because like
For me, it's
pretty much
like-
tower defense games, it's like all building up, and once you got like the best you can be, there's like no more to build up.
Have you played the Mighty Quest for Epic Loot?
No, I've heard of it though.
It's a free to play game on Steam.
It's free to
Fucking
play?
awesome.
Shit, I didn't know
Absolutely.
that.
Awesome.
I would have played
What's
that
it
a
like?
long time ago.
Mighty Quest for Epic Loot, it's kind of in the title. But
Oh, yeah.
you get to pick between a warrior, the mage, or the ranger. I picked the ranger.
Mhm.
They're like ranged players. And you basically go and raid other people's castles. And then
Oh,
what
like
you
are they
do-
real people?
Yeah, yeah. People, what it is, you make your own castle to defend like your treasure from other players. At the same time, they do the same thing to you. So
It sounds like
you go raid their castles.
Huh, that sounds really interesting. It sounds
It
like
is
that'd be like
really
an
fun.
app. Like, have you heard of Clash of Clans? It's kinda
Yeah,
like that.
I think it might be an app. I'm not too sure, but yeah, it's fun. It is so much fun. I really enjoy playing on it. I haven't got too much further because I've been running into castles where people have focused less on traps and more on just cramming boss creatures into their base.
Oh. So, like, what is this? Like a third-person game, or?
It's a 2.5D,
Oh, okay.
and yeah, it is really fun.
All right, that sounds fun.
I have been severely enjoying. Yeah, I'm going to use the word severely in this one. I
Ooh,
really enjoy it.
That's when you know it's serious.
Oh yeah, it is. No, but in all fairness, it is bloody fun. And to go up into better leveled missions, you've got to there'll be a NPC castle that you've got to defeat. And
Oh,
when
so
you
this
defeat
is like
it,
the
you-
boss?
Yeah, essentially.
Alright. Yeah. Okay, so I'll definitely look at that. Maybe get that.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I uninstalled all my games. Cause it was I had I think I might have had maybe megabytes left on my computer. I don't know. Like,
No, I always keep at least 100 gig in my my D drive.
doesn't it make your computer go slower?
Yeah, the less space you have in your computer, the slower it will run.
Yeah, that
To the
makes
point
sense
where it
because my
just-
computer was it shitting itself lately.
Yeah, I'm
So-
I'm surprised your computer didn't start crying, dude.
Yeah, little electronic tears. Like oil just pours out from it, like makes
It
like
just
sad
sits there in the
hums.
corner singing Freddie Mercury to itself. I've got to break free.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I totally forgot to talk about this. Do you guys know Star Wars? Well, yeah, you know Star Wars. Have you guys seen Star Wars?
I'm insulted you'd even ask that question.
Well, I
course
mean,
I've seen
some
Star
people I
Wars.
know haven't watched Star Wars, so I gotta make sure before I talk about it. So have you guys seen the new trailers?
Yeah, and that new lightsaber is flawed as fuck.
What do you mean?
The one with the crossguard.
Oh yeah, I guess like if your hand slips a little up.
No, it's not even that. There's like a massive section on the crossguard where a lightsaber can very happily fit between
Yeah.
and, you know, sever the connection. Also, isn't a lightsaber, like the way the lightsaber works, isn't it supposed to be like, it's just, the light of it travels in a single direction. So if that's the case...
Who knows? Maybe he's gonna like do something cool with it, cause like it's like a claymore kind of,
Yeah.
and like maybe it like shoots out lasers. That'd be cool. like
A
like you
lightsaber that
stop
shoots
fighting.
lasers. That would be known as a blaster rifle.
No, like it's got like the top of it is a lightsaber, and then like you could point the edges at it and like click something and it would like shoot. So it'd be 2 in 1.
Dumb.
No.
And all I can say about the
Fantastic.
trailers that I've seen, I'm not excited, and my expectations are very low.
Yeah, to be
Why would
quite
you say that?
no, well, to be quite fair, it's no offense to them, but it's Disney. They
Disney
haven't got a
makes
good
looks
track.
fucking lethal to
No,
me.
they haven't got a good track record of taking over from another, company doing a game and it turning out well. Just gonna say that.
Well, J.J.
Oh, like
Abrams is
what?
directing it. You know, the fucking guy who did the 2 Star Trek films. So
Yeah, didn't he
I'm
also
expecting
do
to-
Yeah, didn't he also do Avengers?
No,
Or is that
that's
someone else?
I can't remember who directed Avengers.
Whedon.
He didn't direct that though.
Josh
Whedon wrote it. I don't know if he directed it.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
I
Just
know.
when it was J.J. Abrams.
Pretty sure it wasn't J.J.
Avengers.
Abrams.
No.
Nah, I don't think he did the Avengers. He definitely did Star Trek. He did some other famous things.
I mean,
can't
he's doing a
remember.
bunch of space things at least. That
Yeah.
makes it good.
Exactly. So he's like the perfectly qualified person to do it.
Yeah,
Star
I'm
Trek
excited
was
for it.
alright.
Like, I love all Star Wars movies, and I'm
I'm
even
gonna s-
partial to the prequels, sort of. But
Well-
I just like them all.
No, I'm not gonna say I don't like. I dislike the Star Wars franchise. I'll fuck it. From my, my child, years. Come on, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars, but I just
How could you not?
I'm reserved. I want to
Yeah.
say about the new
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. All right.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean,
Director of
it's
the
kinda like-
Avengers, Joss Whedon.
letting someone new into your life. It's like getting a stepmom, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got a friend who just hates Star Wars, and like I cannot deal with him. Like, please. Have you guys ever read one of the Star Wars books?
No.
No.
They're like,
Never.
I was kind of like on the fence about reading them, like, cause I mean, like, it sounds super nerdy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a fan fiction Star Wars book. And I'm like, fine, because like my brother and dad were like raving over it. And I read them, and they're fantastic. And like they're all like, some of them are even better than the Star Wars story itself.
Fair
And I
enough.
loved it. But
Can I
like
just say-
Disney,
Just gonna jump in for this one. Ryan Reynolds playing Deadpool.
Oh, yeah, that.
I don't know why what you was talking about reminded me of that, but yeah.
Well
yeah,
done, Disney. Well
I
done.
saw a picture from that, and it was like, and
No, I'm
I'm
actually
pretty excited for it.
Yeah, I'm actually excited to see the Deadpool film because Ryan Reynolds has the what's the word for it? I personally think he's the only one that could pull off Deadpool.
I agree.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely a good choice for it.
And also,
I mean, if you look back in his earlier works, like the two guys that go on a pizza place and all that kind of stuff, Yeah, people are
Yeah.
people are now going through YouTube like, what? Wait, what? What program? What the fuck? He was in a different fucking thing. What? But yeah, you look at his, and then you like kind of go over like that dry sense of humor he portrays. It's just perfect
Yeah.
for like Deadpool.
Oh, he was Deadpool in the the Wolverine movie. And
Yeah,
people kind of give him crap
I
for that.
I
but that wasn't
personally
his
do
fault.
not. No, it's like the Godzilla film, which has you know that one that even after
The
so
new
many
one
years,
that
it just
showed
got
Godzilla
no,
for a total 15 minutes.
no. I mean the other one. That
There's a ton
other
of them.
Godzilla film.
The bad one.
Yeah, the
With,
really piss poor fucking one.
There's like 50 Godzilla movies. There's a lot of them that are bad too.
The one where it ripped off Jurassic Park, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
like
know,
all
there's
of
all the eggs are in Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah.
One survived. Yeah, that fucker.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
You know, it's like I don't classify that as a Godzilla film, same as I don't classify Deadpool in the X-Men. That X-Men, I don't classify that as Deadpool.
He wasn't
It's
Deadpool.
not Deadpool.
Yeah.
They made him like
fucked
literally
up.
the worst. Like everyone knows Deadpool for being like witty and funny. In the movie, freaking his mouth was sewn shut.
He had no mouth. He
Took the
had been
best part of
brainwashed.
Deadpool and sewn it
I mean,
shut.
well, I'm not. It's one. No, one of those things is that Deadpool was driven insane by the experiments they did on him, like
Yeah.
you know, getting him to the phase that he's in. But in that, they portrayed it as he'd been experimented on, and they were successful in controlling him, which is why you know he does exactly what he's told to do, like a
Yeah,
good
which
little
is
boy, which is bullshit.
Deadpool.
Because Deadpool wouldn't
Like
do
a
that.
good neighbor, Deadpool is there.
Yo.
You know, I still want to play that Deadpool game. The one,
Oh, yeah, I
just
haven't played
looks
that yet.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it looks-
absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it definitely
Obviously,
looks
I've watched
funny.
people let's play it, and just
Oh,
watching
really?
someone else let's play that game, and I'm
Star
like,
Wars.
I'm there. I want it.
Yeah, oh yeah, so the Star Wars books.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off when when Disney said, oh yeah, also, you know all those books you guys loved and said were fantastic? Yeah, they're not canon anymore. And I'm like, why? Why even? Because,
So because Disney got the rights to it, they're automatically deciding what is and what isn't canon.
well, I mean, they can.
No, they can't.
Not in my heart, they can't.
Sorry, but fuck Disney.
Like,
Hashtag fuck Disney. That's right, Disney
Yeah.
fans. Come at me. I fucking dare you.
I got like this, what is it, like this long bag of bubble gums. Like the balls. Like, I got just so many balls.
I still reckon that. Well, first off, I want another company other than Disney to direct it, to have anything to do with it. But I want to see a Disney film based around Darth Revan.
Oh yeah, and Bane. Have you heard of Bane? Or no? Because he's like around the same time.
I want to see Darth Revan. I want to see Darth Talon, because Darth Talon is the
Maybe that was a no.
only Twilight Sith Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to see something to do with her. There's also
Okay.
the origin, isn't there? Like the Emperor of the Sith, not Emperor Palpatine, but like he killed all these Jedi's and all this lot, and he's like the total badass, as you'd expect from a Sith. You know, there's
Yeah.
just so many of them, and then they're now trying to move forward in the storyline, whereas there's so much prior to that Star Wars film that would make an amazing film.
Yeah, really. I like to make those the prequels.
Like Knights, I'm not being funny. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic would make an amazing film.
Oh yeah, I remember
story
playing that
of
game when
how-
I was young.
Yeah, the story of how Revan went from Sith to Jedi to only find out he was a Sith Lord. That's just awesome. And they even keep that whole thing in if you play Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO. And yeah, you can there is actually a mission set up around Revan and him falling from the Sith to the Jedi. And there's actually a bunch of he's got followers and they're called Revanites.
Revenites.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about.
So this is what it feels like
So yeah.
to be a Dodger whenever on the Co-optional podcast they talk about Star Wars. Huh. I never thought it was
Yeah, I
this
guess.
bad.
Freaking Star Wars is so cool, dude.
I don't know anything about anything of what you people are talking about.
But
Oh,
anywho, let's move swiftly on. So we've covered
Yeah.
what we're all doing. So what's next in the list?
Next is the break, and then when we come back, we do the game.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how long is the break again?
It's like however long. I mean,
It's about from now to whenever.
yeah, pretty
All right,
much.
that's a pretty good time. all right, so
Preferably
I guess-
within 10 minutes.
All right. Tell me when you start back up. Is Crowley?
I
here?
am.
No, I'm not here.
Okay. Thank God.
Do it.
I got rid of that douche.
Do it.
I'm
Do
glad
it.
about it as well
Do it.
because at least
it.
now he doesn't have to listen to that annoying bastard Matt's voice.
it.
Shall we start?
Do
Have we
the
started
thing.
yet? What thing?
Matt,
What?
do your thing.
Oh, we started?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay. Wait, should I welcome them back? Welcome back, cheese, cheesies and cheesettes.
Oh my God.
Cheese
you
and
fucking-
ice.
All right, so
God
it's
damn.
official. Tom pussied out of the rap battle, so I win by default. He was too scared of my mad rapping skills. Knew to be destroyed.
And when we found
Yeah.
out, whilst you know, a minute earlier, that Matt admitted, not Matt, but Stephen admitted, so the fact that while me and Matt were talking about Star Wars and Frozen State, that he was contemplating, should we say, in the back of his head, whether or not to get a certain thing.
Uh-huh.
And to be quite fair, I personally reckon you should get that Indonesian sex doll.
Uh-huh. You think so?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would
yeah.
be a
I
good
certainly reckon
investment?
so, dude. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer the
definitely.
Swedish sex dolls.
No.
That's just
Is
me.
it made out of the stuff that the Swedish fish is made out of?
The lips are.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Give me
Yeah.
that now.
Also,
I was about
but
to say, if the
unfortunately,
whole-
like it's a little dated. It's a Viking. So.
Is it
like,
by any chance? Is it a large burly woman? Slightly hairy.
Of course.
It
course.
may resemble Helga,
Why would it not?
just slightly.
And it yodels.
But yeah,
When you
it's got a
stick-
yodel
When you-
function.
yeah, when you stick your bits in, it yodels at you.
Yeah.
Yodeling. And it yodels to the beat. To the rhythm.
Steven, 2015, I make the ladies yodel.
Yeah. So
Make
I
them
definitely think you
yodel
should get it,
now.
Steven.
Fantastic.
And yeah.
Even though I wouldn't be able to play it with anyone. Because no one I know has one.
What's that?
A Swedish sex doll named Helga.
Oh, right, yeah.
Hmm.
I thought
Yeah.
we'd actually moved on to more serious things, but...
I was actually talking about an Xbox One because Raiden doesn't have an Xbox One. He has a PlayStation 4. Tom doesn't have an Xbox One. He has a PlayStation 4. I don't think either of you have Xbox Ones.
Nope,
Nope.
I have a
I
PC.
I moved to PC a while ago.
I want to
Yeah.
say that I'm PC master race, but that'd be lying. It's just the fact that I can't afford anything else. I can't even afford
Yeah,
to upgrade this
that's
piece
true.
of shit.
I'm PC master race all the way. I got Xbox stuff, but I haven't touched that in like decades. Well, not decades.
That's
Days.
impossible.
No, not days. A while.
What? I haven't touched that since we started the show.
Yeah.
So you have a game for us to
Also,
play.
I
Matthew.
admitted that I'm actually playing Borderlands 2 while we're doing it, so I am actually
I-
technically multitasking and fucking well. 'cause
I
none of
was
you-
playing Super Smash Brothers and drawing stuff while you guys were talking about Star
We are
Wars.
we are.
Well,
complete
screw you
si-
guys. I'm actually devoted to this one. I'm staring at the Skype screen.
Why would you do that? You have to look at
Because-
my
That's not
creepy
being
ass smile.
dedicated. That's just, you know.
Wait, that's the wrong picture. Oh.
Is it because you don't know what to do? Well, normally when we do the Cheeze-Cast, we're doing something else. Like someone is doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just straight out talking to you
Sat there,
guys.
playing with his cock.
So
Just a
Matthew,
little.
you have a game for us.
I do. Now,
I'm shocked that you actually do.
well, I mean, it isn't the best game, but it's a game.
Oh boy.
What is it? It's called Two Truths, One Lie. I'm pretty sure you guys have played this at like some point in your
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah,
So, like, what is it, bad?
it wasn't pretty.
Well, whatever. So, you pretty much, like, do you guys know what it all is?
I do.
You know.
Crowd, do you know?
I know.
Alright, so, for everyone who doesn't know, it's essentially where you give two ridiculous truths and one ridiculous lie about yourself, and the people try to guess if it's true or not. They try to, like, or no, they try to find the
Okay.
lie.
Right.
And if they're wrong, well, then they're, I don't know. Maybe we should think of a punishment. I haven't thought of one. Maybe they have to rap. So, Tom, you gotta
God
save
damn
yourself
it.
again.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, that's a retarded punishment.
Well, I don't
Uh,
know. What
Everyone
punishment
knows
could we
white men
do
can't
over a
Why is
chat?
there gotta
I'm
be
just
a
saying, you know,
punishment?
it's yeah, and also, you know, everyone knows white men cannot rap. Just look at Eminem.
Wow.
Eminem can rap. What are you talking about?
Boom. How about we just
Fucking-
keep points?
Yeah. Keep points.
To the field.
Fine.
Shut.
Alright. Also, I haven't thought about like how we're gonna set this up.
Fucking.
I thought very little about this.
Fucking. Oh. I'm just
Um,
surprised.
I like a time. I thought we were gonna replace the whole thing with just the rap battle. But Tom,
like I said,
Right,
I'm just
Matt.
what?
Do you want to fucking do this right now? Because I've got lines prepared, right? And I'm not. I don't really want to waste them. I'll fucking throw down right now if you want.
Oh, it's a throwdown.
Oh.
Oh, you wrote down lines?
I wrote down lines, yeah, but not that much. That's why I didn't want to do it. Plus, I'm tired as fuck, and it's midnight right now,
Yeah,
so
but the thing
I
is-
wasn't planning to wake up my parents, but whatever. You fucking pissing us off. Let's do it.
If you own it, I was half tired. That's even better.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, since you actually know what you're doing, Tom, since you're so
Of course he's
so
gonna
good,
make
you go first. Well,
Want me to go
he's got
first?
lines prepared. I got
Okay. Okay. Silence in the recording studio.
Cool.
Okay.
Do it.
The front on. Matt, you're the only person I know who thinks it's cool to have a Skype picture of soda. I doubt that was a coincidence. Ah, fucking hell. I doubt that it was a
nothing. Tom, to a good start.
Matt, you're the only person I know who thinks it's cool to have a Skype picture of soda. I doubt that it was a coincidence that around the time you came along I lost my interest in MOBAs. It still makes me sick to my stomach to know that you're a part of this group. I will not accept losing to a person who mistakes his cornflakes for soup. He's acting cocky, but inside he really knows. I rap blacker than the bars on the side of his Fallout videos. Most of you probably think I'm being over-exaggerated, but I've seen his porn collection, and pretty much all of it's animated.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Holy shit!
Fuck
Matt?
you.
You just got fucked.
I really don't appreciate the things you say to me.
Phew.
It really hurts. It doesn't make me happy. But I'm not gonna get mad. Well, I'll make you sad. Like
Get
it's
out
a
of
new
here,
fad.
Matt. Get the
Got
fuck out
it.
of here. Get out of here, Matt.
No,
That was
I just
bullshit.
got destroyed the last line.
Oh my
Like,
god.
I'm just
You got destroyed
contemplating.
all over the place, damn it. Like, holy shit. You got fucked literally and figuratively.
Well, I don't know much about this guy. I don't know barely play about. All I know is he's British. He's
I
Spider-Man.
feel a lot better now.
Yeah.
You know, be
That was
better.
amazing. In the short
I
time that you wrote
dirt
that,
on you.
that was fantastic.
God, I should have wrote lines.
Hey, you should have, because
probably.
you were the one who said, like, you give, like, it was your idea to give you guys a week to prepare.
Yeah, but
And you didn't prepare!
I didn't. Because I'm retarded. Okay.
That was fantastic.
Thank
Tom.
you.
Matt, that was ass.
I just didn't want to be known as the person who fucking pussied out to a rap battle facing Matt.
Well, you know
I'm
what?
pretty sure
I'm
now
glad.
that I know that I don't want to go up against Tom in a rap battle.
Yeah, if you give him
thank
a
you very
week to
much.
prepare.
Me and it's
a
funny
week to prepare.
'cause
Hang on, wait a second. A
he
week
didn't
to
have a
prepare.
week. He worked on those lines for like
He had the same amount
an
of time
hour.
as you, and
be
you
honest,
came
I-
unprepared.
Yeah, but I did nothing.
I wrote that in the first 2 days, and then I stopped.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the lines about your porn being animated pretty much made your brain go constipated. There you go.
Ooh, Kral.
Ooh.
Fire in the booth.
That was slick. That was slick.
God, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna deny any of it. I'm accepting
So,
it.
if you look in the chat, real quick, for the game, that is like the order we can go in, because that's how it is from Skype on my Skype from left to right. If we want to do
Okay.
that.
All right.
Except hold on a sec. I'm gonna change.
And if we go and give your porn collection a title, I'm pretty sure if we looked hard enough, your main piece is Black Bible.
What?
Have you never heard of Black Bible?
No. What?
I'm gonna let you look that one up and be horrified.
All right, Matt, you get to go first.
Oh, you just changed the
Yeah, I
changed
did.
the order, so I go first. All right. I guess I'll give. I guess I'll
We
give
wanna get,
myself.
like, your Black Bible porn collection.
What is this?
I'll give two
Without
truths,
looking
one
up the
lie.
slide.
I need to prepare some lies.
I got the Wikipedia
All right.
page.
So here. All right. So two truths, one lie. All right. There was one time where in class it was picture day. What was it? I kept straightening my tie because I thought it was cool, and I ended up making it so tight that I was choking myself, and I couldn't undo it. And so I had to get up to the teacher and have her pry it off with scissors.
Mm-hmm.
And okay. Second thing. I was skiing one time. I went up onto a mountain. I went down, and I kept doing that. It was like my first time, and like I ended up like being like, because I was on a simple trail. I'm like, this is easy. So I go on a harder trail. This one's like pretty dangerous. It's got like a what is it? Like a really steep hill on one of the turns, but it's got like that orange fence thing, right? And so I go down it, and what is it? I try to make the turn, but it's all icy, and I slide. I get into I get all like caught up in the orange crap, and like I'm like kind of like dangling above like the cliff or hill, whatever you want to go for. It was really steep, and I definitely would have broken a few bones if I fell. Like I had to wait there until someone came and rescued me. And third one. So this one time I went to school, and during recess, like I was kind of thinking of a bored thing to do, or I was trying to think of a thing to do because I was bored, and I decided to run like through the swing sets as people ran through, or as people like swung back and forth, and I ended up getting hit by the fattest kid there was, and he kicked me, and I flew over the fence.
Okay, my money automatically. I'm just gonna throw this one out. My money goes on the second one being a
I
lie.
was gonna say the second,
Yeah.
the second one, yeah.
I know.
That was the third one.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Well, I
You
knew
all
the
got it
first one was true because you told us about that.
God damn it! I always tell everyone that story.
Yeah.
The second one, it seemed like he was trying too hard with
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
why I
Yeah,
thought-
to tell that
going
story.
into the details.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But it's definitely one of the scarier moments of my life. I remember though, like, cause like my whole life I always wanted to know what it was like to be injured, but I never wanted to injure myself. So like, what was it? I had hit my head, it was essentially like my head that caught me, in my upper body I got it, and like my arms were like in like the holes of the orange thing, like my head like smacked the ground.
Wait a second. Are you
And, like-
confirming that number 2 is actually true?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we're trying
And
to figure out which one's the lie.
I was laying there waiting for help, and I'm like, this is my chance. And so I pretended to like have a really bad concussion. And I'm like, where am I? They legit did that.
So
And everyone was like freaking out, and they called the ambulance. And yeah,
the point system.
I got to
came
ride in
up
an
with-
ambulance too, which is
the
cool.
the point system I came up with was if you fool, like for everyone you fool, you get 1 point, right? So if you like, for example, Matt fooled us all, so he gets 3 points, and everyone guessing, if you get it right, you get 1 point.
Oh yeah. It also sucked because I had to wait the next day, like, because they're like, oh, you're injured, so I had to watch everyone ski, which sucked for like 10 hours.
Oh god, I hate cold things, so me skiing, snowboarding, not gonna happen.
So fun though.
Fucking hate snow.
I love how you
So
made
much.
yourself last too, Steven, so you could think of a story.
Actually, to be honest, I haven't even thought of anything yet.
Right, who's next? Oh, hang on.
Go up, Tom.
Hang on.
You're gonna have to skip me. I've got fucking nothing.
Wait up. Have we
you'll
which,
go-
one was which one was the truth? Was the,
The
hang on, which
truth-
one was the, sorry,
Last
which
one.
one
The
was the lie?
truth
Oh, no.
was,
Wait.
for me, the truths were the
First and
like
second.
kind of dangling off the cliff a bit, and the first one where I choked myself with a tie.
Oh wow. Okay.
Ah.
Alright. So,
Uh.
Tom's skipping his turn. Crow, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
Tom will
you're
go
right,
after
well.
Crow. You think of one.
Okay.
I'll try to think of one. Not very fucking interesting
Okay,
person.
my first one.
Maybe you could
when I was
write
living
one
in London,
down.
When I was living in London, I
Yeah.
was around my nan's, and I had a skipping rope, and it got
Mm.
caught around the washing line. So I climbed up on a stool to get it down, and the stool slipped, and it wrapped around my neck, and I almost choked. There was no one around. I couldn't get it
Sounds
off,
awful.
and then it eventually slipped off, and yeah,
That's
I
like
couldn't-
near Final
I
Destination
couldn't,
right
I couldn't
there.
speak for about 2 days.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
My second one
Sounds awful.
is when I was 16. Went to a party with my missus,
Mm.
and I got really drunk, and I ended up in a bedroom with which I thought was her.
Oh god.
Turned out to be her sister.
Oh, even worse. Oh, you poor lad.
Like of all the people. I guess they seem similar.
Oh
And
my
there was,
God.
and obviously something happened. You know, a lot of things happened.
Oh.
And yeah,
Right.
and then we never told her.
Good.
Yeah, you should.
Good idea.
Probably best not fucking say that.
Yeah, you're
This
saying
is
it right
going
now.
on
I hope she
YouTube,
doesn't
dude.
watch these videos.
Oh my
I guess she's
God.
still the missus.
Oh my god.
No, no.
Oh, good. Well, she might come to your house with like a knife about
What if
tomorrow.
what if she comes to the door and just like you open the door and she's there and she just slaps you with like a glove and then walks away?
I'd be
Yeah,
I
horrible.
don't know if
she
I-
comes with her like sister and like so. What happened between you two?
I don't think her sister would be bothered. But anywho, and the third
Oh my
one,
god, crap.
the third one is when I was
It's gonna be
a
hard to
kid.
top that.
When I was a kid in London, living back in old Londinium, I was pretending I was a spaceman, and I got my mum's. My mum had a stool, and I got the stool, and I put it on my head, pretending it was a helmet.
Mhm.
Well, back then I had big ears.
Right.
Like I had an operation of my ears pinned back, and they were big, and I put the stool on, and I couldn't get it off.
Ooh.
And my mum laughed
Wait,
at
you
me.
had an operation on your ears?
I've had plastic surgery on my ears. They've been pinned back. But at the time, they got stuck, and my mum was laughing at me. My nan was telling my mum off for laughing at me whilst laughing at me. And they had to butter up my head to get my head out of the stool.
Hmm. Okay.
I fucking hope the second one's a lie so bad.
I'm
Otherwise,
gonna
Revelation
say
is gonna
it might
weird.
be.
the first. I'm gonna say the first.
I'm saying the second.
Okay,
I'm gonna say the third.
you want to say the third. So, Tom, you said the second.
Yeah.
Matt says the third. Stephen says the first. The only person who got it right is Tom.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I had it in my
In a morbid twist of events, I almost did hang myself when I was a kid.
Ooh.
And I did get a stool stuck on my head because I had big ears.
That was way too dark. To
Yo,
fucking-
I should.
No, see, the funniest thing is there's always someone who has a story like that one. That's the reason I made that one up. Because there's
Yeah.
always guaranteed someone who once they've got an ex, it's like there's one story. There's
No.
always one.
Man,
That they
I
just
shouldn't
don't
have
wanna
believed the fact that you drunkly womanized your girlfriend's sister.
See, I don't know.
Why wouldn't you do that?
Well,
I figured
if
that
you-
was the obvious one, to be honest, and I would assume that it wouldn't be the obvious one. So
Yeah,
guess
I just chose all three, so I would get
yeah.
more points.
Yeah, but yeah. So Tom did not get fooled.
Ugh.
Oh, nice.
All right.
So what's a
Uh,
point? So we're having like a point system for this? Or?
Yeah,
So I
Matt's
have
got
three,
three.
Kyle has
Kyle's
two.
got two, and Tom's got one. Okay. So
Wait, how does Tom have one?
Because he got it
because he
right.
guessed it right.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to go next, Tom, or do you want to go?
What?
I'm still
So
gonna
many
think
people
of
are gonna
anything
be- there's gonna be-
interesting he has.
There's gonna be comments in the comment section saying, "Wow, I was hoping number one was the lie from Kroll. That's dark."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually surprised you lot didn't think that was the fucking dark.
I thought it
one.
was like I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, everyone's almost died in some. Like,
Yeah, but
I
I almost
haven't.
died from hanging myself with
Well,
a skipping rope.
no, I
it,
haven't.
it was pretty
way.
specific. That's why.
I've only almost died once. So.
Wait, skipping rope? You mean like a jump rope?
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah.
So is it me next then?
But yeah, I got
Okay,
it.
whatever.
All right.
All right,
Alright,
go ahead,
so-
Steven.
First doodad is while I was at my grandma and grandpa's house, I was playing outside, and I really had to poop. So my cousin, my step cousin, she told me to just poop in the driveway because there was like a rocky gravel kind of driveway and like cover it up. So I did. I pulled down my pants, squatted
Oh
down,
my god.
shat in the driveway, and covered it up with rocks.
Like,
Then my grandma walks out the door, and is like, "Get your ass in here!" 'Cause she saw the whole thing. Oh my god.
okay. Okay,
So I ran
Steven.
inside crying. Okay. Second one. While again at my grandma and grandpa's house. This is a weird place apparently. While at my grandma and grandpa's house, it was like late at night, and me and my cousin, same cousin, she and I were like, we hadn't talked for a while, like before then, so we didn't really know what to do, like to spend time with each other, because we haven't talked in a while. We didn't see each other as much as we used to when we were younger, so
Mhm.
we went upstairs to try to figure out something to do, and instead of like watching a movie or playing a game, we ended up doodling on notepads, and I doodled things like Goku and like Goku from Dragon Ball Z and Superman and stuff like that, trying to I thought it was like a drawing contest, and my cousin, for whatever reason, just kept drawing stick figures blowing each other. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's the third one?
The third one is while I was in Indiana, this is in the time of my life where I was kind of a sexual deviant, if no one's heard the story yet.
Oh,
I slept with
Okay.
many young girls, like a lot, very frequently, and one of the girls heard that I could draw, so she asked me to draw her naked. But it wasn't just her naked. She wanted me, like after I got done drawing her naked, I showed it to her, and she wanted me to, she asked me to draw her as Sailor Moon. I was like, wait a minute.
okay.
You're into Sailor Moon? Are you 9? I really hope she wasn't, because that would be terrible. Oh my god.
Okay,
No,
so-
I don't want to think about that. The things we did cannot even be conceived as if she was 9 years old. That cannot happen. No. So that's my
Okay,
feelings.
so I'm leaning towards the one in which Steven has had sex multiple times with young women.
Wow. Really?
Okay, you can go with that one.
Is that an insult?
I think it's actually a different one.
Oh, really? What?
I'm not sure. I'm contested between 1 and 2.
Wow, Matt. I can't tell if that's
Hey,
insulting or not.
I know about what is it? I've heard you've told me stories before So I
Yeah.
know some of them are true and not. So I'm gonna go with 3.
Well, I was telling the truth that I was kind of a man whore when I
Yeah.
lived in Indiana.
Yeah, because I remember you
That was
telling
the truth.
us about
Yeah.
that.
Mm.
So I didn't know
Alright,
if that
but
was
we
an
still don't
insult
know
or
which
not.
is true and a lie.
Yeah, this is what we're trying to
Right.
work out.
Go ahead, Tom.
I think his mom's still in the room. I like that mine took so long, or it's taken you guys so long to figure out.
I already decided. Tom's
He's
Oh, yeah,
just
you
decided
did.
for 3.
Tom's talking to his
I'm-
mom.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Tom, freaking like type in your answer or something. Oh my god, Tom, please. The
I'm gonna-
suspense
you know,
is killing me.
I'm gonna say 1.
You gonna say 1?
and 3.
Mm.
So what's Tom got to say?
Oh my god, Tom, I'm going to kill you. Stop talking to your mom.
Ironically, his mom can hear all of this, and she's asking like, "Why is this Matt person such a prick?"
Why is your computer?
No, she's wondering where the nearest hotel is near me.
Ooh, wow.
to snipe you
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
With love.
No, with a 50 cal.
Oh my god, Tom. Okay, you know what?
Now, and before you say it, no, the 50 cal is not full of love. It's full of gunpowder.
Gunpowdered love.
There's no love about it.
Oh my god. Tom, please.
Thomas,
Tom is
help me
talking
write
to his mum.
This 5-page essay. For
Tell
my
your mom
college.
to screw off.
Would you tell your mom to screw off?
Yes.
Then you have no
Really?
respect for your elders.
No.
You're right.
Let's
Then.
say your family
kick
sounds
your
pretty
ass.
serse.
I would get like beat.
The fuck out of.
If I told
Like-
if I told my dad or my stepmom to screw off, they'd probably laugh.
Yeah,
'Cause they know that I'm not like stupid enough to
Yeah.
say something like that for realsies.
And also, my mum
Yeah.
might question why I'm
Ugh.
linguistically challenged.
Yeah, my parents can't like would hate if I say like anything like rude. Like there's a time in my life if I said God, like I would like get spanked.
Anywho, right, Tom, your
Yo.
guess. Which one?
Did you not even notice I was gone?
No,
Yeah, we
I
did, and we were
I
freaking
noticed.
talking about how
Oh,
you
right. I was.
freaking
Yeah, I was.
douching it up with your mom.
No, Matt was talking about you douching up with your mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Matt
was-
told you to tell your mom to screw off.
Ah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, she's
Yeah.
drunk as fuck anyway, so whatever.
Aw. Well, that's
I
not
had,
good
like,
to
guide her.
hear.
I had to guide her to the bedroom. Please get away. Okay. For these three, I'm not going to go into intricate detail because I think I'm going to mess it up if I have to do that. So I'm just going to say what it is.
What? No, wait.
No,
wait,
wait,
no,
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 you
you
still
gotta
gotta
guess.
decide which one. Oh,
Yeah, guess
crowd.
mine.
What?
Yeah.
Alright,
guess
Steven just
mine.
said his free.
Yeah.
Stop talking all at once. I can't even understand. Like,
You have
what-
to guess mine. Like which one of mine you
Oh
thought
shit.
was a fake.
I don't even know if I was present for all the ones you said.
Oh my god. Okay, first one. He crapped in the road. No, crapped in the driveway, covered it up, and his grandma saw the whole thing. Second
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
He met with his cousin. He drew pictures
Superman, Goku,
of
Batman, cool
Goku,
things.
Superman, and his girlfriend. Not girlfriend. Girl cousin,
My step cousin. Yeah.
step cousin, whatever. Drew guys and girls, doing blowjobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Third one.
Stick figures.
He's a womanizer, and
Yeah.
he sleeping with multiple women.
Yeah. Indiana.
And Drew and like a girl asked him to
draw
draw her
naked.
naked in
Okay. I'm gonna say.
Sailor Moon.
I'm gonna say the second one.
Ooh.
I know that Steven's a bit of a womanizer. I know that. I know he's a lady killer.
Thank you. Thank you. To Lady Killer.
Especially with
part,
that
not the
redhead.
womanizer. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that was something else. I'll have to tell you guys that after the return to Walmart after we get done with this.
The
So
return of Walmart.
so Matt said 3, Tom said 2, Kral said
One.
1.
1. Okay. So I'm gonna talk about these for a second. All right.
Oh.
So the first
Number
one,
one happened.
the one about me pooping in the driveway,
I'm certain
that
that one
actually did happen.
Fuck's sake.
That legitimately happened when I was like 4. So
Yeah.
you know, and my cousin, she told me to poop in the driveway. I was like, okay, if she says it's all right, I'll poop in the driveway. 'Cause I'd peed in the yard many a times. Yeah. The second one, Thomas. Me and my cousin, my step cousin, had a really weird childhood. So that actually
Three
did
was the
happen.
incorrect one.
I know it.
Yeah,
Steven's
I did
the
not. I never
womanizer.
drew. I was a terrible person in Indiana.
You're a fucking terrible
had-
person for you countering the truth with a lie, you bastard.
What? Yeah, that's how you fool people. That's how you fool people.
Cock wrangler.
So
Yeah.
the second one.
Oh, that
did
must
happen.
have been the truth behind 3. What is
And
it,
to be
women?
honest,
He was a
no.
wrangler of cocks.
listen. The second one was, to be honest, I have no idea why that happened. I don't know why my cousin was so hell bent on drawing stick figures doing blowjobs. To this date, I don't know. But that actually did happen, and it was kind of odd. Then the third one did not happen. I had sex with many women when I was in Indiana, and I had many one-night stands, and I legitimately broke a lot of hearts and hurt a lot of people's feelings back then. I was a right
heartbreaker.
asshole back in Indiana, and but I never drew any women naked. I've never drawn a single woman like sitting in front of me, like while she's naked. I've
That's
never
actually
drawn
surprising.
anything like that.
No, he's never done it when it's been sat in front of him. He's done it many a times through the telescope at night
Yeah.
Exactly.
Ooh.
when they didn't know, and then he sends them the picture.
Yeah, exactly. And they're
Says
like,
with love,
I look good.
the telescope pervert,
Yeah.
the telescopic pervert. That sounds like a porn film.
So I fooled 2 people, right? So, and then Matt gets 1 point for getting it right.
Yeah.
Fuck. So me and you are drawing.
So what's the points at this stage?
Matt has 4, I have 2, Kral has 2, Tom has 1.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Alright.
Ha.
Are we having another round after this? Or is...
Unless you guys got more stories to tell.
I got some.
I might. Yeah.
I gotta go deep into my mind again.
Yeah, I've got to go deep into my psyche.
Deep into
Gonna
my
go another round.
Okay. All right. Let me think of some more vague stories.
Okay.
Tom
Alright.
has to do his. Still.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
Thomas
we've
is
got-
doing his
Yeah,
yet.
we still got Tom's to go.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do mine now. But the way I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna just say what it is because I feel like if I explain it, I'll probably give it away because I'm really bad at saying stories. So I'll do that, and once you guys guess, I'll give you the backstory on it later on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Number 1, I had a severe addiction to eating grass. Number 2, I once
Eating grass?
masturbated in a football stadium. Number 3, very similar to Steven's, I pissed on my best friend's drive because he told me to.
Oh, I'm going with
Wait.
second.
What's in grass?
What?
What's in
Oh, he
grass?
ate grass.
Oh, you addicted
Eating-
to eating grass?
he's
grass.
admit-
I'm going with the
he's
second
saying-
one. I'm going with the second one. Going with the second one.
Okay.
Fucking going with the second one. There's no way. There's no fucking way. I have too much respect for you for that to be a thing.
I don't know. I think that one might be.
Shut up, Matt. You can't. You're poisoning my innocent ears.
Steven's going for number 2.
I think the eating grass one.
Matt's
Eats
going
grass.
for
God,
number
you're right.
1.
Because it might be because it's.
I mean, unless you're like a
simple, but-
cow.
Ah!
Which may be
No.
true.
No,
I was
I
a
tried to
fucking
eat
stupid
grass.
kid.
I tried to eat grass when I was little.
Yeah.
I tried to eat leaves.
Yeah, but he
too.
was addicted to it.
Well,
Where did-
yeah,
where-
like what I
wait,
mean by that
Tom-
is that like I used to do it all the time.
Tom, I have 2 questions.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes
Then
or no?
3.
One of them is yes or no. Are you a sports fan of any kind?
No, not at all.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why he wouldn't watch the show.
Where do you live?
What?
Whereabouts in? Are you like Midlands? Are you?
Oh, I'm from Newcastle upon Tyne.
Right. Okay.
So Newcastle United. St
2.
James's Park is
2.
my local football stadium.
2. You're lying about 2.
And the two.
I'm lying about 2. So
Yeah.
Stephen and Cross say 2, Matt says 1.
No, I say 3 now.
Matt says 3.
Yeah.
Well,
So wait,
the fucking
No.
lie was number 1.
Oh my god.
Dang it.
God damn it, Tom.
my reasoning behind it was you said you
Fucking A.
weren't a fan of sports.
Yep. But I
But
used to
you lived in
skate in my
Newcastle.
football stadium a lot. It
I
wasn't
can't believe
actually
you-
actually on the pitch, but it was in the car park of the football stadium, and I used to skate there a lot. And there was always this like cut-off part where people used to piss and stuff, but there was just one day where I just really, really needed a wank, and I was just like, I just went for it. There was all the weird places where I wanked.
Oh my god, no.
I wanked in school once. Yeah, I used to wank all over the place.
I
Actually,
told you
I
guys
did
it happens
that-
in
I did that
class.
I did that once.
Yeah,
too.
I'm actually surprised how close my story was to Steven's, the one that because that actually happened when I think we were playing hide and seek, me and my best mate, and I told him I really, really need to go for a wee, and he was like, "Oh, just go, it's fine." And so I just went,
do
and it was all fine. It was all fine until it started leaking out of my tracksuit bottoms, and then it
Oh,
started
God.
leaking all the way down the driveway. And
Oh,
it was
my
just
God.
this gigantic stream, and he was like, "What have you done?" He was like, "You said you
Yo,
said
this
you told me to
information
go."
would have really helped when coming
have
to
you
the
done?
rap battle.
Definitely.
Yeah, well, that's why he didn't tell you.
Alright, Tom.
I just want to let you know, you guys are the only ones who know that I have wanked in St. James's
Oh
Park.
my
more.
god, now anyone who
more
watches
people know.
this far into the podcast knows.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
I'm
what
gonna,
was
I'm
the
gonna
first
title
one? But I
this.
forgot about it.
I'm gonna title this either Public Wank or Paint Me Like One of Your Sailor Moon Girls.
Hang on, what about my one? What
Oh
about mine?
gosh, I couldn't come up with like a.
What about mine?
I don't even remember
There you
yours.
go, keeping it in the
I
family.
don't remember mine. Me
Keep it in the
dangling off a
family.
cliff, me choking myself with a tie.
Keep
God.
it in the family. Like that one.
Whatever. Alright. So I guess we're going back around. I guess Tom has 4 now, right?
Yeah, you and him are tied, and me and Kral are tied. 4-4, 2-2.
Okay. Alright.
Oh,
I guess
I
new
feel
stories
lonely,
now.
yeah.
I
Alright,
gotta come up
so
with some too.
one time I'm on my tricycle, right? I'm young. And I'm like rolling, I'm like I'm
Someone.
riding down the street. And I look behind me and a white minivan with like black what is it? Like kind of like blacker windows and like the rear view mirrors. It was all black and stuff. And I had just gotten from like watching 101 Dalmatians. And so I thought it was a giant Dalmatian chasing me.
Right.
And it was terrifying, and I just like pedaled away for like I don't know, like it was like a block or so. And I just kept pedaling and running. And I was scared. Until he pulled into the driveway. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm retarded. That's a car. Okay. Second one. One time I was at recess and there was what is it? You got the benches and stuff like that, and you got the mulch on the ground. So the bell rings, and we're all called back to go back inside. And I'm like running, and what is it? I was fat back then. Like I was like
Fat
just like a sphere,
Sphere.
almost, yeah.
Could you
And-
In his own
roll?
orbit.
But I still like, yeah. I still liked like doing athletic things.
Uh-huh.
It's
Like weighing
weird.
yourself.
Like many kids.
Yeah, and so like I
Speak
saw
for
like
yourself.
I saw a parkour video the other day. I'm like, I want to do that, and like I ran up the bench, and I tried to like jump over it, but my foot got stuck, and I like slid on the ground.
Oh,
And,
where
like,
was I for
I
that?
did- Like a lot of pieces of mulch like slid into my hand,
Right.
and yeah. And the next one, so it was I'm in theater, right? I like plays.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted to be in one of the plays, and there was an audition for one. So I went to the audition. I had a few friends there, but I didn't have a monologue. Cause I'm a lazy ass.
Well, I know
don't-
this one. I know this one.
And like I didn't have a monologue. Yeah, it's different than the one I told you guys. I wouldn't tell you guys that one. And so like I went to like audition, but like I'm like I don't have a monologue, and so like I asked my friends, do you guys have anything I could use? Anything? And the only spare one they had was about a guy coming out to his parents that he is insanely gay and his gay
Insanely
escapades. Like, was it just like gay to every?
Yeah, he's not. He's not
Every,
just
like,
gay.
degree.
He's insanely gay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has to go
Yeah.
as silent how
Like-
gay he is.
Like, what is it?
Very gay.
YMCA gay. Like, handlebar mustache and police whip.
Yeah, it's like if the Joker's hair was green. That was it.
Yeah, so I had to do.
I've just fucked up that joke. Wow. Oh my god.
Oh, well. Anyway, so I had to do that monologue. I didn't get the part. They looked at me funny. It was pretty embarrassing. All right, tell me, what is a lie and what is true?
Can you just recap it in the short version?
I just want to hear
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, the first one. Okay, first one. I ride my tricycle for blocks, thinking I'm being chased by a giant Dalmatian, which is a car.
Uh-huh.
Second one, I try to do fat parkour and slide mulch into my hand.
Mhm.
Third one, I perform as an overly gay man coming out to his parents.
I think the third one's a lie.
Yeah, I want to say the same as Tom on that one. Because I can just see you be running down the street or riding down the street in your trikey,
Because I,
screaming about a giant dog chasing you. There's a dude in the car like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid?
my reasons are like the first two sound believable enough, and the fact that you posted in the team chat not long ago that you couldn't be asked to write a monologue. So I don't see why you'd go through the effort of making a full-on monologue about someone coming out and then performing.
I didn't make the monologue.
You did.
Some guy gave it
He
to me.
said somebody gave it to him.
Oh shit! I can't even.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I didn't
I'm,
write it.
I'm still sticking.
But,
I'm still sticking.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm,
was the
I'm
second
still
one.
sticking to it because my reasoning is just there was just too much behind that third one.
Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
that,
gonna-
Especially
that
with the
proved me wrong
words
the first time. but
insanely gay.
I'm gonna say the second
Well,
one.
We'll see in
Okay.
3.
Alright. Yeah, I was the third.
Yes!
We are good.
Alright, he gets 1 point.
Yes, that
Yeah,
third lie was insanely gay.
Yeah, I definitely put too much into that one.
You did.
Fat Porco.
I see
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
good.
that one had a possibility of being a lie. I really wanted it to be the truth.
Which one?
The parkour one.
The spherical parkour? Yeah.
And what about you being chased by a car?
Yeah, it legit happened. I was super terrified. Like, the guy was just like, well, I guess he's going fast enough where I can keep going slow, so I'll just keep going until I go home. Now I'm just like the fatty on the tricycle. I'm like, no, no, no! It's coming! And I'm like screaming like, "Ah!"
Screaming like fucking sponge.
I just
So,
figured
yeah.
it sounded like we're going. Alright, so we're
Alright.
going back to the original order, or are we going to Crowl again?
I just got a crowd again. I doubt Tom thought of anything.
I've
Damn.
got 3 things, but if you want to go with
No,
crowd,
no,
go
no,
for
no,
it.
no, no. I want Tom.
You want me to go?
He wants Tom.
Okay.
I so want Tom.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my 3.
Be gay.
Stop. Okay, number 1. I used to steal other people's DVDs and then sell them from door to door to random strangers in my street.
Mhm.
That's number 1. Number 2, I got knocked out by my neighbor when he was like 30, 40 years old and I was only 4. So, yeah.
Get fucking wrecked.
And number 3, I once got a BJ whilst recording, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna say the third one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Because-
the third one.
Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
I could
Wait
just
a
see
minute.
it.
No.
Hug. Douche.
Oh, I
Did
knocked
you
out
come
my
from
arm like
Newcastle?
that
I'm gonna
once.
say the second one. I'm gonna say the
And-
second one
And to be
because
quite fair, you come from Newcastle, so that is a possibility.
Alright, fucking hell.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm
he's
gonna go
gonna
with the
play that
third one.
card.
Oh my
I'm
god.
going with the second one because I think I remember Tom telling me that once. I think.
What was the first one again? Sorry.
Wait, if he told you that once, wouldn't that make it true?
Right,
Yeah. So
I'll-
I'm looking for the fake ones.
Okay, right.
I'll recite them all, okay? Number 1, used to go door to door selling copies of other people's DVDs. Number 2,
Uh-huh.
I got knocked out by my neighbor when I was only 4 years old.
Yes.
Number 3, I got a BJ I was recording.
I'm saying 2.
I'm gonna
do the BJ one.
I'm gonna go to
Oh,
number 2.
God.
And Matt's the one who got it right.
Yeah, you guys think he got that much game? No.
Well, clearly
It
you.
had to have been someone else then, because I'm not making this up. Someone told me that they had a blowjob in the middle of a recording that we did together.
Nah.
I'm not even joking. That
No.
actually happened.
Nah, it's never happened whilst I was recording. Nah.
So it wasn't you. Who the fuck was it?
It weren't fucking me.
Ah,
But
probably.
anyways, yeah, I was a little shit when I was younger. I used to like steal copies. It wasn't like it was either my mom's DVDs, my stepdad's DVDs, and once in a while it'll be my neighbor's DVDs. I used to just take them, dude, and I'd go around door to door selling like Batman Begins.
See, I'm not being
For
again,
like
though,
£4.
That is something that I would expect in Newcastle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it is.
That's what I
I'm
thought.
not being
was-
I'm not being stereotypical. I'm just saying it is something I would expect.
It's weird. I used to think that was business when I was a kid.
Tom reinforcing that
Mate, it was
stereotype.
business. You were fucking selling things and getting money.
As for the
That is
second
called business.
As for the second story, I think this is pretty funny. When I was over at like my neighbor's house, it was like my mom stepped out having a few drinks over there, and I was like showing off. Like I must have just seen a karate film or something. So I was doing all these actions like on like the carpet and shit. I was just being a little kid, and like I went up to my neighbor and like doing all these poses and shit. And he just fucking, well, he was a fucking, he just smacked me in the face. I got knocked out.
God damn.
How dare you practice karate?
How dare you do such racial things, Kaboosh?
Because apparently I was annoying him with all the karate sounds and shit, so he just struck me down and I was knocked out.
Maybe he was just
Struck you
demonstrating
down.
how karate should be done on children.
You doing, Mike?
So that's
Oh
how
my
it goes.
God.
Oh my
That sounds
God.
awful.
All right.
You're just like trying to like learn something and be like do something you
Well, I'm so
like,
glad
are really
number two
passionate
turned
about
out.
and you get knocked out for it. God damn.
That's made my fucking week, that has. Oh, man.
Oh, well.
All right.
I'm
now
glad
it's-
to know that I can now go into the future recordings with you, Tom, and then I won't have to worry about you possibly being blown under your desk.
I'm pretty sure it'd be a lot more lively if he was.
There's still time.
Yeah, guys, let's do this. And
This
then
is
out of
so-
nowhere, he's
Yeah,
just
I don't
like,
know why, but I'm super happy right now.
we're just like playing.
Yeah.
Introducing Steven. Yeah, we're introducing Matt. Yeah, we're introducing Tom.
I was just gonna say we're playing Bow Block, and Tom's just like, I can't figure out this fucking puzzle.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was like, Tom.
I'll make it happen one day.
Man, this
Yeah.
puzzle is so hard. Did I say I was done? Anyway.
I thought you would go for that one because you got thrown off from the fucking stadium one last time, so I just put
Yeah.
that one in there.
No, freaking 2 different levels.
The trickster.
Nah, not really. Like the
Tricketing.
pretty
Well, I
fucking,
mean,
pretty like.
One
I
is just you doing freaky things by yourself. The other one is you getting mad game when you're even recording.
mad game.
God,
Okay, who's
it
next?
would have had to been Donovan then that said that he had a blowjob while we were recording.
No, that's not
I
something I
would-
want to think about.
And
Donovan
I
sounds
wouldn't
so
put it
innocent,
past
bro.
him.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't put it past him either. Donovan
Well,
was more,
I guess he is a
Wait,
pretty
much
freaky
more.
dude.
He
Yeah,
was
he
much
tried to
more
murder,
of a
like, 5
sexual
people.
deviant than me. Like Donovan was an asshole. A right asshole.
Donovan is arsehole.
A right asshole.
Anyway, go on, who's next? Who's next?
And a
joking.
left one.
I think it's Crow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, how many points has everyone got now?
Matt's got 6 and you've got 6.
Ooh.
Yeah, still tied.
That me and Crow are still tied.
Interesting.
No,
I gotta
I got-
call out
hang
some
on.
people.
So,
I got the one before that right though.
Oh, did you? Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Then that means I'm the bottom bitch then,
Yep.
because I got 2 and
Alright,
Carl's
we
got
go.
3.
how?
I think
Okay,
Crow, you have like 3, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
3.
My
What?
first story is when I was living in London. I was skating, and I was going over a
Skating?
bridge. Yep, I was going over a bridge, and it was rather gravelly. And me being me, I thought I was a smart ass. Tried to do where you put the skates in line. You go like in line, literally 1 foot behind the other. And as I pulled my left foot back around, it got caught on the skate, and I face planted, broke my 2 front
Ow.
teeth, and put them through my lip.
Hmm.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. And
Okay, let's see you in your
nobody-
near deaths.
Nobody stopped me, stopped to help me, apart from
That
a
sucks.
lone lone black man on his way to work, who stopped to help
Wow.
me and called the ambulance and my mum.
What a nice guy.
No, that guy might have saved your life.
My second story is during the summer in London. Back then, they used to do like a community centre. Like a bunch of the parents would put together so kids weren't on the streets doing fuck all. And they had a massive bouncy castle, and they took it in turns, like, you know, age groups. But me being me, I thought I could get on with the bigger lads and whatnot. And I fell over and one landed and broke my arm. So I broke my arm at a bouncy castle
Phew.
Right.
because someone landed on it, and my arm was at an extremely weird angle with one of the bones in the x-ray after it's shown to like wrapped around, which was weird. And
Okay.
my third one is, whilst I was in school, I got casted to be Henry VIII in a play about Henry VIII, obviously.
Oh,
And all
really?
his lives and all of his, you know, his whole life story. And in front of all the parents, you see, when I was a kid, I was extremely shy when I was a kid because I used to get picked on hellishly. Like
Aw.
Yeah,
for,
same.
for my ears, for the way,
Oh,
like
yeah.
my clothing, my hair, everything. They used to find anything to pick on me about.
Yeah.
And I was super nervous around people and whatnot. And I wet myself on stage in front of all of the school and their parents.
Oh, that's sad.
Wait, I thought you got your ears fixed.
I did, but that's one of the reasons as well. It's because I used to get picked on for it.
Hmm.
Like literally, I was called Dumbo. I was called, fuck it, you know, satellite, antenna, ear, radar, you know, all that lot.
I'm
I got
sorry.
the
Wow.
lot.
That's too sad to be a lie. That's too heartbreaking.
Wait, were your ears like dishes or something?
My ears were big.
I'm gonna go with the first one.
I'm gonna go with second one.
I'm gonna go with the second one, yeah.
I fucking got you all.
Ooh,
Son of a bitch.
my god.
Now,
Oh man.
See,
Fuck you, Crow.
I was gonna
picked
go
on,
with that
getting-
one too, but
getting
everyone was
picked
like,
on.
"Oh, it's so sad."
Get-
It was actually
picked on.
it was actually
All
the school
that lot was
jock who was
true.
never picked on.
No. I was picked on. I was picked on like fuck, and
Yeah.
I was cast as Henry
Like
VIII.
fuck.
But I never pissed myself. I did forget my lines,
Own that shit on
so
stage.
I had to like try and blag it, and I did end up running off crying because I couldn't do it. I couldn't blag it,
It's
but I didn't wet myself.
too.
I did. I was skating. I did break. I've actually my 2 front teeth are capped. Actually, one of my front teeth is missing. That's why I've got the plate. And I did bust my lip. I've got a huge scar on my lip now because of it. And I did break my arm at a bouncy castle, which was one of the stupidest ways to break your arm ever.
Yeah. It's supposed to be all soft and happy,
Oh,
not all
hard.
hard and snappy.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was definitely hard and snappy.
God damn it, Crow. Playing with my emotions like that.
But no, I didn't wet my spot. Yeah, I was picked on real bad in school, to the point that I transferred 3 times, and you know we even moved at one point to try and see if we could, you know, that's one of the reasons we moved from London is because obviously my parents didn't want me being in that kind of environment anymore because obviously we're talking about back in the like early 90s, say late 80s, early 90s. Didn't want me to be in that kind of place anymore because obviously it wasn't nice, and that's why we moved to where we are now.
Man, I'm surprised I was never really picked on when I was a kid. Like, because
You
as I
probably
was
didn't have
telling you,
ears the size of fucking freight trains.
yeah, but but my body was the size of a freight train. I was a sphere, remember?
So was mine.
But like,
Still is.
what is it?
I use my
I
weight
think
to my advantage now, though. More cushion for the cushion.
I think I was just like too stupid to understand when people like were trying to bully me. Like when people people were like trying to make fun because like I used to have like a really bad speech impediment. I'm pretty sure I still do. I can't tell. And like
I'm gonna put
people
my...
would like make fun of me. They were like, "Hey, it's Matt Perez," and I'd be like, "That's not how you say my name."
Matt,
Yeah, you're one of those
you said
people.
you have a speech impediment. Did your speech impediment sound anything like when I've got my plate in my mouth?
That's kind of like that.
Yeah, something along those lines. I still
Yeah.
got used to the plate in my mouth, which is why I can't record or anything because I sound like some kind of major computer nerd.
I
But
mean,
we already know I'm a computer nerd. I don't need to reinforce the fucking stereotype.
Right.
yeah. All right. So, all right, now up to Steve.
Yeah.
All right, so I think Crow is like even with us now.
Yeah, you're all
Six,
tied.
six,
So everyone's winning without Steven.
6-6-6-2.
Yeah, and even if I fool all of you guys with this, I will only have like, well, I'll have 1 point.
We're
lower
probably
than
gonna
you
have to go
guys.
into like a third round, final round.
Yeah, I know. Shit.
Okay. So first up, when I was very young, like I was really young. This was before my little brother was born. So at the oldest, I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
My little brother was born when I was 6. We were living in an apartment with my mom and my little brother's father at the time. So there was this neighbor that lived across the hall from us, and we went over there one time. And the neighbor girl, I don't know how old she was. I think she was. I would assume she was older than me, because she legitimately just straight up asked me for sex, like if I wanted to have sex with her. When I was 5, and she had to been like 9, I think. She straight up asked me for sex.
I doubt either of
And
you guys knew exactly what it was.
We even like had an argument on who was gonna be on top.
Oh God.
Like we were like neither of us wanted to be on top. So you know. And then my mom came in the room and we never went over again.
Oh,
But
why?
but I still hung out with that girl.
Did you guys end up doing it?
No,
Oh.
I was 5. I didn't want to.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't be disappointed about that.
Aw, damn it!
Oh, Stephen didn't get laid.
When I was 5 years old.
Wait, how would you guys
God.
know what being? Like,
It's
it's
true
weird
I
that you guys
was-
knew so much detail about it.
We didn't know that much detail. We just knew that there was touching. Someone was usually on top of the other, and kissing was involved. That's all we knew. We didn't
Kissing
really
doesn't have to
know
be
where to
involved.
put it. So, you know.
In your ear.
Yeah,
Oh god.
just one of the functioning holes.
Secondly,
You jam it in and just pray to God you don't get a death.
You just put up the nostril.
Skull fucker through her ear.
Please don't sneeze.
God damn it! Stop, please, please. I was 5 years old. You fucking pedophiles. God damn.
I'm not the one having sex with a 9-year-old.
I didn't either. But you
Disgusting.
guys are
Technically,
creating
that
these
would be-
fantasies.
that wouldn't be
about what
pedophilia.
might have happened.
That'd be statutory rape, wouldn't it?
What?
If you was to have sex with a 9-year-old at 5 years old?
Well, I don't think it'd be rape. I think it'd be consensual, though. Okay,
Damn,
whatever.
We're
Child
thinking
sex-
about this
Anyway,
too
fucking
much.
moving on.
Next
Fucking,
story.
God damn it. Okay, the second one. My first video I ever done back in 2009. Actually, no, this was before 2009. Was a Sonic sprite animation I made in Windows Paint.
Ooh.
Yeah, with
By Tom
also
Cruise.
with Windows
Cruise.
Movie Maker.
Oh,
Yeah.
See, that's too embarrassing to be made up.
I don't know.
So,
Because I'm not sure if I've heard about this. And
that's shit.
I
Three.
think I might just be making stuff up now.
3, around the same time, around the same like year, I think it was about 2009, because this is when I moved to Peoria, Illinois, which it was the first place that I ever moved to that I hated, because I went from every single school I went to before that, because I went to like 9 different schools leading up to 3rd grade. Every school before that, everyone was nice to me, like the first day I was there, and I had plenty of friends. It was like no problem. But that school, like everyone bullied me, and it was just terrifying. So, in order to get out of it, I would like pretend to be sick, right? By staying up like all night, playing some kind of video game. And when my mom woke up, it was that much easier to pretend to be sick. So I played Final Fantasy 1 through 7 over a couple of days.
Yeah.
Straight. Without sleep.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Hang on, how
Pretty
long?
hardcore.
A
Couple of days straight.
A couple of days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Without sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Like, just going off of the idea that you didn't sleep once over a few days is kind of too hard to believe.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure you'd pass out at one point.
See, for me, it's not, because I can confirm, and I have confirmed in another podcast that I went 4 nights and 3 days without sleep while playing, whilst being hooked on Phantasy Star. Although Stephen has that knowledge, so he might be using that.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah,
I
but
completely forgot that. I'm sorry.
I guess it's kind of believable because I've gone a few days without sleep too.
See, I'm
It might be
leaning
the second
higher.
one because it was
No,
so
I-
short and brief.
No, I am leaning towards number 1.
I don't think it's the second one.
I
It's-
know. I
think
think
it's the
it's the
second one,
first one because there was too much detail in it. But at the same time, it's like you said you had arguments about all the kind of specifics. But then when you was asked about how you knew at that age, then all of a sudden, no, it wasn't the fact that you knew specifics. You just knew a couple of things.
I'm kind of.
right.
I'm
I'm gonna go with 1 now.
I'm kind of tempted to not even think about it and just choose a number because I have a feeling that I'm going to be let down fucking if I think too much about it.
I think like it's just all of Steven's sexcapades.
Yeah, you know what? I think number 3 is going to be the truth.
Think so?
Yep.
Hang on, you think number
Wait,
3 is the truth?
I think number 3 is the truth.
You're looking for the lie, though.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
look for the- oh shit, that's right.
That's the entire game.
There's
Like,
2 truths
If you've
and 1
made it
lie.
this far through the entire game,
Number 2. I'm going for number 2.
Okay.
something of 1.
So
So you
So
think number
1?
Two, you think number 1.
1, 2, and 2. Fuck us! Oh
Oh my
Wait a
God!
second.
It was
Wait a
number
second.
3.
I fucking
Wait.
got all of you.
No, you didn't.
It was-
Because hang on, wait up. I
Wow,
said.
why'd
wait,
you have to convince me?
Wait. I
God.
said. I think it's number 1. I hadn't chose. Steve.
No, shut
That
up,
basically
Crow.
counts as a choice.
No, it
counts as a
hang on.
choice now.
Shut up, Crow. Shut up, Crow.
It
Shut
counts-
up, Crow.
it
Shut up,
counts as
Crow.
a choice
Shut up, Crow.
now.
Shut up,
Trying
Crow.
to
That's
cheat.
bullshit.
It doesn't
That
even
is
matter
so
if
proud.
if I
So
get you
proud.
all
You
because
screw
I'm
me
not.
over
I still
not saving
lose.
yourself.
That's
I still
bullshit.
lose. So I get 3 points,
That's
and I go up to
bullshit.
5, but I lose, so it doesn't matter.
You get 4.
Well, I mean,
So
we have one
anyways-
round to like determine the winner.
No, but I'm not tied with you guys though.
Well, I mean, you can still do it. I mean, 3 rounds.
All right, whatever.
Rounds for.
I'll do it again. Okay, so I want to explain some things. First one actually legitimately happened. I'm not even kidding. This girl legitimately asked for sex. Like asked me to have sex with her.
I mean,
and she
you're pretty
was
young.
very
I doubt they
determined.
knew even know.
Yeah, we just thought it was something that like everyone did between boys and girls. So like we didn't think it was something dirty. We just thought it was something some people did. So you
Yeah,
know,
okay.
we didn't, but you
Oh
know.
my God! Listening to all your stories, I forgot all my stories. Dang it, no.
So the second
Well,
one, the Sonic Sprite thing, actually that was legitimately my first video. Like that was the first video I ever did. The first videos I ever watched on YouTube were sprite animations, and I thought they were the coolest thing ever. So yeah, I made it in Paint and Movie Maker.
I'm going to quickly go for a piss, so...
We'll all think of our stories in the next one for the final round.
Okay,
The
okay.
final round of Truth or
And I
Truth.
never played Final Fantasy for that long without
Yeah.
sleeping.
Man, I knew it. I knew you couldn't do it.
Oh, I've stayed up that long before, and it wasn't for Final Fantasy. It was actually for a single game. It was Legend. I did a 100% completion on Spyro, one of the Spyro games,
Well, that's
And-
understandable.
and I did on Ocarina of Time, the Master Quest.
Excuse
I
me,
did
it's
100%
Ocarina.
completion. Whatever. I don't know. So anyways, yeah. I only did like
Alright.
2 or 3 games, not Final Fantasy
Alright,
though.
think of your final stories.
Can choose.
Kral, you might still win, man. You've still got a chance. You're not out.
What's
Don't
going
give
on?
a shit.
What's going on?
Kral is extremely salty about the fact
Why?
that
I'm
he didn't
fucking
get points.
salty. I'm fucking bullshitting on the fact that you lot fucking didn't give me a chance to actually say what I chose.
No, you
just
did,
went
though.
on. You went. You know you didn't. You went on the thesis that I went. I think it's number 1.
You did.
It
Yeah.
was close enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
Said.
Oh bullshit.
He's getting extremely mad.
He's so mad.
Oh my god. Ugh, okay.
So yeah, final round.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, I guess I gotta go.
Yep.
Alright.
Go for it, man.
Here, let me. Give me like 1 second. Freaking Kyle, chill.
I'm in.
Don't go. Okay. Alright, first one. So, I used to, like, my mom and, what was it, my grandma, they're, like, crazy for, like, roller skating, and ice skating, and stuff like that. Just skating in general. They all loved it. And, what is it, they wanted to take me ice skating one time, and, what is it, everyone thought, you know, since, like, they could, like, both of them could, like, ice skate and do, like, crazy moves, that I could do it, too. I could not. At all.
Shocker.
And, shut up.
That's a shit lie. If that is.
Anyway,
Or
so
it's a shit truth.
anyway, shut up for 2 seconds.
Is there a twist?
I went out, I started
Hey.
ice skating, and I couldn't do it. Now, this was like, I don't know, I think I was like 14. So it wasn't that
2
long
days ago.
So I was skating, and I kept coming really close to falling, but I wasn't. But it was only because I was constantly getting people, like, to be my support, like random people. I could not tell you how many children I knocked down. I
That's
used
totally
like
believable.
6 children for support.
Fucking
Hey,
loads of people
you'll
do
know.
that.
Anyway, all right, fine. Second one. So,
It's a terrible one.
shut up, Tom. Okay, so my mom runs the Silver Diner, right? It's a diner in the U.S. It's a small chain, and she runs the kids' night. And so, like, they have like people coming sometimes, and they had like this petting zoo come, and like there are goats and stuff, and there's a pony, and I'm like, oh my god, a pony! So I'm like, I'm a little kid. And I loved horses. I always wanted to ride a horse because like I played Legend of Zelda, and I'm like, oh, I wanted a pony, yeah. And so I got up on it, and I was like, yes, this is gonna be so awesome. First thing it does is takes 2 steps forward and then takes a massive shit, and it just stops. And like this is like a giant mound of crap, and I'm like crying because I'm like, why is it doing that? And I had to get off. They had to clean it up. And like they took the horse away for a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm.
And so the third one, I actually built most of my computer, right? And mainly with help of my dad. And like I got like the case, and I got like the insides, and my dad did mostly everything. And so when we were building it, we had it open, right? And I was drinking water, and like, what is it? Because I was like thirsty, because I think I'm so stupid. And like, this is my dad, like, what is it? Told me to like check on something on the inside of it. I don't remember what, because this was a while back. And I lean in and I look at it, and I haven't put down my water yet. And I try to like take it out. I think it was like the graphics card or something. And I take it out like with like, because I had to use like 2 hands. And I poured some of the water like all in the computer. And we had to get like new parts. Which really
Right.
sucked.
Well, Donovan's done that on purpose, so, you know.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, he legitimately tried to cool off his computer by pouring water on it.
What was what was the second one again?
The second one, I wanted to ride a horse, but it took a massive shit and I had to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say
The
Oh,
first
sorry,
one
Mom.
was it me, like, knocking down a ton of kids with, like, ice skating skills?
yeah.
I believe the first two.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
I'm gonna
third
freeze the lie.
I think the first one's a lie.
one. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. We're talking about we're trying to figure out
Which
which
one's
one's a lie. Shit.
Yeah, you just got on Tom for messing up with that.
What?
That's true. That's
What?
true. Whatever. I'm not gonna change my answer. Let's go with 3, I guess. It's something. 3 is something.
You were like, you're like,
Uh,
oh, definitely number 3 is the truth. It's the truth. We're looking for the lie. Yeah, definitely number 3.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, Tom.
Steven's
Free is a lie.
It's okay.
I forgot Steam was even playing. I thought it was just fucking us three because we were all tired.
All right. Yeah, 3 was a lie.
Oh fuck.
I was like trying to think of like how the story went because I had thought of something before, but then I listened to all your stories and I forgot it. But yeah,
Yeah, I kind of figured.
yeah,
This
I
way you
knocked
were
down so many
stuttering over
children.
yourself.
Yeah,
But anyway, yeah, I figured you'd do something like that. So Matt's at 7 now.
like I kept like throwing down children trying to pick myself up. They were all like from like ages 5
I thought the
to
first one was
7.
so pathetic that it had to be a lie. Like it was such
Yo,
a
at
it was
least
such a
it-
boring thing to say that it had to be a lie. To like
Right.
throw us off.
Look, I'm tired. Okay, I've had to listen to all your stories.
Yeah.
I can't be enthusiastic
I
with
thought
it.
mine were pretty good, especially since like the first one I did took you a while, guys, to figure out what you want to say.
That was just Tom like talking to his mom.
No, you guys took you guys a while to
Yeah.
answer.
All right. Anyway. All right. So
Uh,
I'm at 7 now.
Thomas.
God damn it. All right. Go ahead, Tom.
Me? Okay. Okay. Number 1. So when I was a wee boy, instead of playing games, I used to like watch my stepdad play on it a lot. And
I did too.
one particular kind of game I used to play a lot was snooker. So one day I decided this was like on the PlayStation 2, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Snooker?
But one day I fired it up and I played it by myself, and I got so annoyed at the game that I
Oh.
actually bit the analog stick off.
Hmm.
Number 2.
Okay.
In secondary school, one of my least favorite lessons was French. And
French?
what?
You had French class?
Yeah.
Wait, he's British.
Yeah, that's cool. We only
Yeah,
have
anyway.
Spanish.
I hate
Yeah,
Spanish.
yeah. Some people get Spanish, but anyways, I got French, and I didn't really like it. But my teacher was a gigantic MILF, and
Ooh.
Oh.
Mine was the opposite.
if if like she was really weird and stuff. Like every day she used to chug like massive family-sized bottles of lemonade and stuff. But it was actually discovered that she was a porn star, and one of her
It all
videos,
makes sense.
one of her particular videos, I still have etched in my brain today. It was her putting a baguette in somewhere.
A baguette.
Ooh,
A baguette.
Okay.
a baguette. Huh?
Because she's a
That's
French
hot.
teacher.
Yeah,
That's hot.
the
That's
irony.
So did she ever like accidentally, quote unquote, spill lemonade on her shirt
Oh,
and then bend over
Nah,
to
nah,
pick up
nah, I don't
something
think she
off
did.
It's
the
just
floor?
thought of something. When I'm dating for video, she's like, oh, wee wee.
No, she was actually like, baguette.
Really? Baguette.
Baguette.
That sounds like Spanish.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm already leaning towards number 2.
Number 3 is my first ever channel was completely devoted to like I used to do this with my friend. My first channel was completely devoted to like, but like, do you know what Bionicle is?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. We used to like unbox like little Bionicle figures, and we used to talk about them, and like we used to have little skits and stuff where we'd use the Bionicle things, and yeah, it was just like a Bionicle channel. It was pretty gay.
I'm saying 3.
I thought your first ever channel was the crappy rap battle channel.
Nah, that's not my first ever channel. Like, I forgot what my first ever channel was, and then I had to have a very deep think, but all the videos are deleted.
Number 3.
Number 3, it doesn't just sound like you, but 2, it just sounds so ridiculous that it can't be true.
She freaking shoved a baguette up her vagina.
I
And
feel,
she's a
I'm
French
feeling
teacher.
2, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm feeling
gosh.
2 too.
I gotta say 2. I'm sorry, Crow.
So, Kral's the only one that's saying 3, and Matt and Steven are saying 2.
Yeah.
Number 3 was the lie.
Son of a bitch!
Have to say.
I
Right.
fucking
teacher
knew
that
it!
shoved
I
a
knew
baguette.
it! I knew that wasn't your thing. God dang it.
The baguette?
Pretty fucking weird.
A baguette?
It was pretty disgusting.
A baguette?
How would you even find that video?
I didn't find it. I didn't find it. I didn't even watch it, honestly. But fucking, it's a well-known fact.
Ew.
And now it's well-known fact to us.
Yes.
Makes me want to vomit.
A baguette.
Okay.
I'd rather
Alright.
avoid that subject from now on.
Alright, so I guess Tom has 9 points now.
What's the
No, he's
leaderboard?
8.
Oh, 8, yeah.
Tom is 8, Matt is 7, Crow is 6, I have 5.
But boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like,
Crow.
it's like tied up.
Hang on, how comes up? I've got how many points?
6.
6.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh,
6.
boy.
That's fucking
Yes.
bullshit, mate.
6.
Number
No,
6.
no, wait a second. We drawed on 6.
Yeah, you all drew on 6. Matt has 7.
Well, then
'cause he only
Crow has to
fooled
have
one of us.
Crow has to
I've
have
got
7.
Because I got this one right and the last one.
Oh yeah, you get points for
Oh.
getting. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Whatever. I don't care. I'm just gonna put it as 8. I don't
Fuck
care.
it, I'm
I
just-
blame
Can't put it
Steven
as
for
eight.
that one.
I just-
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh,
I wasn't
that
paying
wasn't
attention.
our fault.
Carl, don't hate us.
They hate me.
I hate life right now.
Oh. It's so
That
sad.
is a common thing with the games that we play on this show. Go ahead,
My
Chris.
turn. I'm
Mhm.
guessing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Go. Now.
My mum enjoys whenever time I get a new girlfriend, telling her the mystical, magical story of when I was a baby and she threw me across the room because she had a spider on her shoulder. I once wet myself whilst trying to complete a game of Mario on the Nintendo.
Ew. Okay.
I knew that one was going to get that reaction.
I don't know.
Alright.
It's a pretty common thing.
Why are you all like soiling yourselves in weird spots?
I didn't soil
Are we allowed
myself. I pooped on the driveway.
It's practically.
That's not soiling myself.
And I'm just a
that's
chronic
pooping
masturbator.
Well, you soiled the freaking lawn.
The driveway.
Driveway. I don't care.
And my third, I once ate 10 quarter pounders and 5 medium fries and 2 large chocolate shakes to win a bet whilst working at McDonald's and had to take a week off because I was ill.
Kind of leaning towards the your mom threw you story. Because you're a baby. You'd probably be like a little retarded.
Mm, I want to go with the number one as well, but like, I don't know.
I think the third one is the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know.
Maybe the wedding himself one.
you think it is. That's you confirming it.
Stop being so salty. Come on.
If you make that fucking game.
So mad.
God.
The difference is that all 3 of us said yes, you confirmed it. Only you are saying that Tom confirmed it.
No, you lot say I confirmed it. That's bullshit.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
because
we're
he did
done with
confirm
this.
it.
We're
I
done
didn't
with
confirm
this.
it. But anyway, come on, continue.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Man.
I think.
I'm gonna have to go with the first one.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go with was it the first one as well?
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the first one as well, just in case these get points and I don't.
You're fucking wrong. It was 3.
It was number
Son
3,
of a
was
cock.
it?
My mum does enjoy telling the story every time I get a new girlfriend of the time that she launched me whilst feeding me because she saw a spider on her shoulder, and like myself, she has arachnophobia. And so she kind of threw me.
Where did you land?
Free her arm. Luckily, I landed on a chair. I landed
Did you,
on a chair.
Did you stick the landing?
Yep, I did. Next to my dad. And that is the only reason why I know that story is true, because my dad confirms it. Every single time.
Thank God.
Yep.
Every time
Right, well, I guess-
I've asked him multiple times because my parents have been known to forget certain things. But no, that one story they constantly confirm as being the truth.
Alright, so you
That's what I know
got
they didn't
3
lie.
points. Jeez.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious that Krell won, but I can still fight for like second or third place.
The second one, which I wet myself. Yeah, I wet myself. Oh, that was a fun one. I was in Bognor Regis. I was in Butlins. And they have the
Butlins.
arcade machines.
Butlins?
Specifically, they had a Nintendo Classics machine. And so I put my money in to play the game, and I chose my game as Mario. Well, as I was playing, I was so close to completing the game, and it was one of those arcade machines that gives you a time limit.
Yeah.
Your money has a timer, and I was so
Right.
close to completing it, and I really desperately needed a piss, really badly.
Yeah.
And I thought, no, I can complete this bullshit. My brother's like, I'll take over. I was like, you fuck, I will complete this. Yeah, I ended up completing it, running outside to try and find a toilet. Couldn't find a toilet, so as I was finding a place to try and take a piss, I kind of wet myself.
Yeah, worth.
My that's weird because my brother was the opposite. Like he would constantly ask me to finish games for him.
And ironically, in that same week, my brother had an accident of his own.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to pick up a bowling ball while another one was coming up the the thing, and it clearly states, "Do not put your fingers in the."
Oh my God, he's
Ooh, I've done
retarded.
that too. I've
Broke
done that
both
too.
his fingers,
Oh, I just pinched my finger.
and I laughed.
Ow.
I did find it funny.
It was like
See, it was having the walk around the two fingers that you would stick up at someone with them taped together,
Ow. That sucks.
constantly looking like he was giving someone the Sailor Moon salute. So
Oh,
yeah,
for full circle.
Alright.
but I mean, I have won several bets eating at McDonald's. I am a big lad. I have never got sick from it though. Unfortunately, I can pack quite a lot away.
Well,
Alright.
I'm like the TARDIS. You'd be surprised how large I am on the inside.
Yeah, because you don't sound
That's what
fat.
she says.
I mean,
don't
I guess
sound
how can you
fat.
sound fat?
Exactly.
I'm
how
what?
can someone sound fat?
18
I don't know. That's why I asked.
It's like breathing. Really
I guess
hard.
constant heavy breathing, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
To say that I'm 18 and a half, 19 stone, to say I'm heavy.
And again, a lot of my relatives sound like that, but
See, this is the funniest part is though, when
Is
I
that you,
go,
Matt?
like,
That was
Christmas,
me,
That was
yeah.
a perfect impression.
for
Yeah.
Christmas, we went, me, mum, on Boxing Day, sorry, the day after Christmas, they took me, because every Boxing Day my mum and her husband go hiking. And they took me, and they were surprised that I managed to out-hike them in the fact that I got to where we were going before them without running out of breath. My mum got absolutely shattered trying to climb one of the hills.
I just imagine
And
like
she
you
just
actually
looked
like
at me.
snuck around
She
back and like
looked at
took an
me.
escalator.
No, she looks at me, that look on her face is to say, how? How?
You like took a Segway up.
How did you do that? I powered up the fucking hill in front of them. Like I was literally
crap.
in front of them, powered up
That
the hill. Like,
is-
yo,
That's how it is when I would go on walks in like forests or parks with my family too.
Mhm.
Not many people in my family are like healthy or athletic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to go on hikes all the time, like, cause I was a Boy Scout for the longest time. I stopped because they started introducing homework, which was retarded, cause I didn't even do my regular school homework, so why would I do it for Boy Scouts?
Right.
And so like, I would go on hikes all the time to like these crazy mountains and stuff. It was fantastic.
I'm just waiting for him to start putting the pauses in so we can call that one a lie and get points.
Hey, no, it's true. It was very hard though. I never really wanted to do it too much because I was fat. But
Right.
yeah, I wonder what
Excuse
I
me,
wonder
it's
how it
clear.
would go now because I'm not fat anymore. I wonder if I could actually do it.
I'm not fat,
Right.
I'm chunky,
Right. Right.
I'm only
I'm big
fluffy.
boned.
I'm fluffy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
Alright.
Wait, so
Are you good to proceed?
Yeah, I guess, Steven,
Okay.
you're up. Try to steal it from
Lovely.
Crowd, which is impossible at this point.
I can't get the win. I can try
'Cause he's
for,
got
like,
11
we're still
tie.
points.
playing?
Right.
We're still playing?
I can
Yeah,
try
he's
to.
got some shit.
Yes.
I can try to tie Tom for a second, or I can at least
Oh
try to
man,
go for
I
third.
kind of wanted to go again because I thought it'd been better, guys.
We can. I'm down for that.
No, remember, whoever
one more
loses
time,
has to do a
please.
rap battle.
Okay, one more time after this. All right.
Oh,
Whoever
no,
loses
no,
has to
no.
do a
No.
rap battle.
No, that's
We're
not
actually
gonna
doing
happen.
that.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No more rap battles. We're not gonna.
Thank God.
We're not gonna drag this show out any more than needs to.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
we're
the
doing,
final
doing
one.
another round anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not
So we're
doing
doing
another round.
another-
This is it. Okay, go, Steven. Go.
Okay. I guess. All right.
Lie.
So, first off, short and sweet. When I was younger, I was like, what's it called? I was unknown to the fact that girls and boys had different things downstairs.
Oh,
So I assumed that both genders had dicks,
Yeah.
right? So I thought girls had dicks. I knew they had boobs, but I didn't think they had vaginas.
The JJs.
Next, I can't remember
wait,
what
that was the
recording it
story?
was. Oh yeah, that said short and sweet.
Okay. I think that's like a common thing everyone thought when they were younger. I don't think my mom walked up to me and was like, "Yo, look at this. It's different."
Wait, what? Your mum did that? No wonder
I'm
you're so-
saying my mom didn't do that. If she
Okay.
did, I'm pretty sure I'd be having a different mom right now.
So
Not necessarily. I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, how would you respond to that realistically? You
I'd
wouldn't
be
just
like,
sit there, look at her,
"Whoa."
and go, "I'm calling social services."
Looks like a taco.
I can't remember.
Anywho,
I can't remember what game it was, nor can I remember who I was recording with. But apparently, I was recording either a game that I just hated so much that it really stressed me out, or a person I just disliked so much that it stressed me out, that I was really stressed out about the recording. And if I would have gone on and just done it how it was, it would have been a terrible video. So I kind of just beat it off, you know.
You
Yeah.
wait, you masturbated?
whilst recording?
Yeah, no, before recording.
Or before?
I spanked my chicken.
Some
Yeah, that's something I would do.
hand to gland
Before the
combat
recording.
going on.
So
so
I
you had a
finished
wank
him.
before recording.
Yeah,
All right, that's
just
believable.
to relieve myself, you know.
That's
I do it
completely-
during recording, so
I've done it many times, but you know,
yeah. I'm doing it right now.
just
So
hammered one out, you know, before recording, because that's
my
where do you
last
think-
one.
Where do you think I get my energy from?
I think if anything,
I-
you lose energy.
I'm reverse, mate. Anyway, go on, last one.
Afterwards, you're like, yeah. I kind of like pass
Yeah.
out on the floor. Just
Thank
kidding.
you for that. Thank you for that.
I like wander out into the street and pass out.
with your pants down,
One day
Yeah,
you don't know
like,
what rent.
and your mom's just like, "Fucking A, it happened again." she's
Dad, he's out
like,
there
she's called.
again.
She just calls your dad over, and your dad like just drags you by your shirt into the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah. Puts me
No
over
one-
his shoulder. Doesn't even pull up my pants because he's so used to it.
And my final one is this is when I was like, oh gosh, I want to say 9. It was me and my dad, my stepmom, my cousin Shelby, the same cousin I told you that story of earlier with the blowjob stick figures. We went out to get like family pictures, right? Because it was a really big thing back then to like get pictures every year of us together because we were like so close with each other. And the photographer, she assumed that me and Shelby were dating, even though we were really young. So she kept asking us to do like these really awkward like positions. Like one time she asked us to like me sit down and Shelby kind of like facing me sit on my lap and like
Okay.
put her arms around my neck. Which one, that's weird because we were so young, and 2, we're family. So, you know.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
she tried to get us to like get a picture of us kissing. And that was like the last straw. Like my parents were
yeah.
having none of that shit. Like they're like, we're going somewhere else. This is weird. You're weird. We're leaving.
Oh,
So, yeah.
freaks.
That's my 3 things.
That last one.
Yeah. Wait, recap them
so?
all?
Yeah, I need to
Recap
recap.
them? Okay, so the
Everyone
first
needs to
one
recap.
was I used to think that girls had penises.
Uh-huh.
Second one, I jerked off before recording.
Yeah.
Third one was weird photographer lady tried to get me and my cousin to kiss.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are really believable except for the third one.
I am going to say number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confirming. I'm saying number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Well,
thank you
son
for
of a
confirmation.
bitch. Son of a bitch. I only fooled one of you. So
Yeah.
I have to say something. I have to explain these because part of the third one is true. So the first
Part
one.
of it's true.
First one, I actually did legitimately think that girls had penises for a while.
Well, yeah, everyone did.
Okay.
I did not know that because I got made fun of for that when I was younger.
I can't remember ever thinking girls had penises, to be honest.
Yeah, I got made fun of like heavily for that.
I don't know
when was
exactly
really
what it
little.
was, but I knew it wasn't a penis.
Or
It could have been like a predator face or something.
I'm gonna.
No, it's like the thing from Alien, like the mouth.
What?
The face
What?
Every girl has a face hugger down there.
No, not the face hugger. The what is it? Like
No
the
wonder
second
I
out
can't
is
get back
xenomorph.
up.
The
Afterwards.
tongue mouth. The tongue mouth, right?
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Kind of just pops out like.
For the second one, I actually did jerk off before recording multiple times. This has happened multiple times before.
Pretty sure everyone
And
has.
I think the first one.
Why do you
I'm
think it
pretty
takes you
sure
so
the
long to get
first
into battle
one-
blocks, Tom?
Why?
I did. Wait a minute.
Frustration.
Wait a minute. No, Crow. It's always me waiting for him if it's
Also,
anyone.
he's the one masturbating.
I don't think
So
so.
that's what he
Someone's
means
masturbating
by
here.
installing the game.
Yeah, someone's
quote unquote
masturbating.
installing the game.
I don't think I have.
Installing.
Anyways,
the game.
I think that the first one I ever did it for was whenever I was gonna record Terraria.
Oh, with
Minty. Yeah,
I thought
I did
so.
that before that.
That's who I thought it was when you said as well. Like,
That's
I
funny.
was like,
Wait, who? Mickey?
It was
Mini Bacon.
Minty. He was one of the original Cheezyactionfilmz team
Oh
members when it
wow.
became a team.
Going back into the origin of the cheese.
We did like.
Oh
2
my
videos.
god, I can never think of that the same way now.
I don't even know if
And the
that's
only reason
Every
it's
time
still
you
just
promise
knowing,
to
like-
jerk
oh.
off.
Just knowing moments before he was ready
Now you'll
to
never know.
seriously.
Now you'll never know if I am actually happy to be like spend time with you guys or if I.
Oh my god.
you
Yeah,
know,
now I'm always
whack
in
off.
suspicion because I'm always late to everything. Who knows what I'm doing?
Now we're suspicious of you, though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the third one, part of it is true. Okay. So
Okay.
first off, we did have a photo. Like we did go to get pictures. Right. That was a very common thing. Like that was true.
Yeah, it's
Secondly,
common for everyone.
she did try to get Shelby to sit on my lap while facing me and with her arms around my neck. That was a thing she asked us to do, and we actually stopped there. Like from that point,